Hey, damn. I got 8 people in the room. Vegas girl is the only one that appear. What y'all doing? What's up? What's up? So who in the building? We got Vegas girl, Marley CB, Jamie sis. I don't think I recognize you. I think you're new. Hey Hood, it's girl. I got Hack. Oh, damn, Grandma Scary. Thank you for letting me know. Nothing. Hey y'all. Hey Toria. Hey Ruby girl. Marcella Boo Davis in the house. Helen D. Deborah. Marvel CB. The Vegas girl. Let me see. Oh, we got a lot of people in hot. Love Jones. Carmia Calf, what's up? What's up? Thank you. AT2 in the house. What's up? What's up? Thank you. Okay, y'all. So what's up? So this has not been the last 2 days have not been a good day in YouTube history, whatever. So this thing with Nosy Hill Live has been going on all weekend long. And it is what it is. I don't know what's going on. You gotta respect YouTube and their shit and what they want to do. But it put us creators in the middle. Dang. Yeah, I do too. We all miss a lot. Really? AT2? Really? I'm not mad at you though. I'm not mad at you, girl. AT2, do you, the boo, do you? Jane, sis, what are you talking about? I don't know. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, sis. Yes. Yes, they did. 82 is crazy, y'all. Don't pay him no mind. He high, of course. So you gotta take what he say lightly. But Jane says, what are you talking about? The pic is my mom with her cousins at grandma's farm. He was a star. I don't know which one you're talking about. Damn. Yeah, that's kind of bad though. I don't agree with everything Nosy Live do and say. I've never actually agreed with it, and I made it apparent. But losing your channel and stuff, I don't think it's really good and wise to laugh about something like that because you never know if it's gonna be you. You know, so you always have to put yourself in the other person's situation, even though we're not gonna do some of the things that she did, but it is what it is, you know. So yeah, I really feel y'all. So I mean, y'all put in the comments. Let me know how y'all think about this situation. I want to hear about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening. Uh, I didn't know that she was on Twitch. I knew she was on Patreon. Yeah, I didn't know she was on Twitch. I did see that she was on Patreon. It's only $10 a month, but her membership was hold on. So I did see that she was on uh not Twitch, Patreon. It's $10 a month, but her membership was like I think 9.99 a month. I agree with you on that. if they took them down again, it might be related to Costco Girl. I always thought that was the reason why. But she didn't really say. She didn't say what was the reason why. So we don't know. We really truly don't know why her other two channels was taken down. I mean, you can guess, but honestly, we don't know why her. Well, actually, if you look at I did post. I don't know if I posted, but anyway, there is a statement from her on nosyholelive.com and also Patreon. There is a statement from her. So I don't want to say what she's already said, but basically what she said was her channels were taken down for bullying and harassment. That's what basically she said. Have y'all heard anything different? I understand where you're coming from. I'm probably not gonna say it's fun watching a content creator, be taken down like permanently. I won't ever say that because I don't know what situation that I would ever be in life. And so I just honestly couldn't say that, but I understand why they took her down, and I respect YouTube and their policies. However, I'm glad she's okay because I honestly thought something had happened to her. So when she responded, I was actually glad that she actually responded, you know, and that she's actually okay. Hold on, I'm just to get off of my phone and get on my computer. So yeah, Marva, I won't ever actually say it's okay, and I'm having fun with that. But you know, there was a lot of things I think went into play with that. And one thing I had said I didn't want to actually, because I was talking on my own experiences being accountable for what you do, and I did mention that before. And so, even though I may be mad at my supervisors and such about what they reprimand me for, I'm gonna always take constructive criticism and look at how I could better improve my own performance. I'm just saying. That's me. I can't speak on nobody else. And I understand that, but I'm not gonna put the negative out in the universe, It is what it is. And I think we already know what it is. I'm just not gonna be that person to like wipe it in your face and say, "Nah, nah, boo boo, you lost all channels, and YouTube basically fired you." I'm not gonna be that person to actually like say that. I'm not gonna ever not be empathetic to what someone's going on just because I'm a nurse, y'all. It's my nature to be like a compassionate person. And so I'm always going to be like compassionate, but I'm not dumb and stupid. You know what I'm saying? I know things happen for that to happen, but I'm not going to be like, you know, well, that good for her. She deserve. I'm not going to be like that because you never know where you would be at any time in life. God deal with us all on our own individual basis, and He loved each and every one of us the same. But if you're here if you his, he's gonna chastise you. So I may get chastised more than you, or may more than the next person if he decides that. I don't really understand. I don't know SRY. He was. I don't understand that. Real poor for he could buy his. I don't understand what you're talking about, James. I'm really sorry. I don't understand that. If you clarify and help me understand what you're saying, because I really don't understand that jargon. There's a lot of jargon I really don't understand. Yeah. I'm just not going to be that person to be like, good for her. She fucked up. She did your A, B, C, D. I'm just not going to be that. I think that's kind of a self explanatory. Like, if she's on, if she didn't made a statement on Patreon and Instagram, then apparently she's aware that her channel's been all her channels has been taken down. I'm not gonna be the one to sprinkle salt in the wound. I'm just not gonna be that person. And I'm sorry. I'm just not that person. I am a compassionate person, but I'm not gonna be that person. You know what I'm saying? Um I do have a lot to say about what happened, how it happened, and what could have been done different. But I'm not gonna be that person to be like, nah, nah, boo boo, your channel gone, all your channels gone. Fuck. I'm not gonna be like some of these content creators that's doing that. I'm just not. I don't mind talking about it and having an intelligent conversation. I'm not best friend with Nosy. We was not in that situation. We didn't have that kind of relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I have my own personal issues. But did I think she was the worst content creator? Hell no. No, of course not. You know what I'm saying? We was almost agreed to not agree, and that's just what it was. This one chick really went in hot. I don't know what hit and had. I don't know what you said. Videos all about Nosy. Cult something plus was smoking weed and laughing at her. I did not always agree with her style. That person, I know who you're talking about, and I completely agree with you as far as that. The thing with that is, like I say, you never know where you would be in any given situation. So you have to keep that in mind because they basically was one. Not one, but basically they're a lot alike in a lot of ways. Maybe not identical, but in the past there's been issues with her too. So I'm not gonna put her shit out there. I'm really not. But I know who you're talking about, and I completely understand that. You have to actually judge the person for yourself and then go from that. But, she is on Patreon. If you want to you can go there, but she will not be on YouTube. She won't be on YouTube. And it doesn't sound like she wants to be on YouTube at the moment. So, I mean, do what you have to do. But I'm just glad she's okay. I don't. I honestly, truly don't think all about the tea. They may have had something to do with the takedown, but they was not the ultimate takedown. There was a lot of stuff, a lot of issues, a lot of things going on that could have been part of it. Because remember, she had a brand new channel that was just started this weekend, and that was taken down too. So you have to just put two and two together, okay, and just go from there. You don't need nobody to lay it out for you. You know what I'm saying? It's quite obvious, but every issue I think is different. But the new channel just started this weekend and it's gone too. So you have to just go off of that. Don't go off of no actually content creator and what they say, because she has not put an official statement. Well, actually she did, but not on YouTube. She hasn't. Basically, she said her channels were taken for harassment and bullying. That is what she said in her statement on Instagram. So you just have to go off of what she's saying. But a lot of people put a lot of shit in there and they don't know shit the fuck. They were saying shit before she even made a statement. Okay? And that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, use your common sense. You know what I'm saying? So I am not like a mermaid. I'm not a mermaid. I'm a woman and I'm a black woman. And I'm not gonna tear a black woman down, number one. But I'm not gonna be okay, she was good, she was right, she was correct on everything. When I've clearly made it very clear that I don't agree with everything she said. She didn't agree with everything I said. Am I gonna wipe that woman face and shit? Hell fucking no. She going through it herself. I don't have that to do. YouTube is already doing it. Okay? Come on. I know if it was me how I would feel at that moment. Yes, and we've had discussion, Miss Queenie Cheesecake, and how to handle things, and I think we need to just stick with that plan and go from there. We're not talking bad on her, and we're not gonna talk bad on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's very unfortunate this situation happened, but it happened, and it is what it is. But I'm glad to know that she's alive, she's safe, and she's moving forward. Even though it's not going to be on the YouTube platform, it will be on Patreon or whatever platform she decides. If you're a true follower on her, then you're going to know. Y'all might have seen me a couple times in the comments on Instagram because her followers are such at a loss. It was so sad. My heart really went out to them. So she do have another site, and that's that, or not her, but Ashley has a site, and that's Sebastian and Friends, which is a pet site. It's not for YouTube shit or whatever, but that's still an option for her. You know, if it's an option for Ashley, it's an option for her. However, I think she's taking the best road and just get off of YouTube and regroup. I think that's her best bet, and that's what it seems like she's trying to do. So, um, let's keep her in our prayers and wish the best for her. Don't ever like relish in nobody's demise. Don't do that because you never know where you would be in life. God will use that opportunity to put the test back in your lap for you to go through it. I don't want to go through that. And I know a lot of y'all not YouTubers, so you don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to go through that. So no. Yes, I have my opinions on stuff, but damn. I think it's self-explanatory. YouTube was trying to make a statement, and they did. So let's go from there. Let's move toward a positive direction and give her prayers or whatever. If you want to, like, subscribe to her, be a part, you know where to go. I'm giving you the information, but I'm not going to keep talking about this. You know, I'm just not. Well, they didn't shut her down without warning, Ruby Girl. She's had a lot of warnings, and she's even told us warnings. And so, no, nothing is done on YouTube without warnings. And warnings was done, not just from YouTube, but other people too. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Helen D. I can see through personality to hurt it came from, so I could excuse some things and see the bigger picture. She has a good heart, but it was under a heart. Exactly. I think she ended up having a good heart that I saw. But at first she had this hard exterior with when you're a victim of abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, or any abuse, you do have a hard exterior and then you're softy inside. Sometimes it takes a lot to get to that soft spot. With her new interactions, I will say, because I've been watching Nosy since October, the new interaction with the panelists, I saw a different person. I saw somebody that had a heart. I saw someone that wasn't like totally cold and ice. And for that, I wanted the best for that for them, you know. But right now we're all in a situation where okay, we may talk about it today, but we can't keep talking about this. But because you have to remember, if you work for an employer, let's say you work for an employer and your best friend was fired, okay, terminated. Do you still have love for your best friend? Of course you do. But should you make that apparent and available? Of course not. Should you let that conflict with your business? Of course not. And that's basically what a lot of us are having to deal with. We work for YouTube. So if YouTube has truly terminated her, which that's what it appears to be, allegedly, they don't want you fraternizing with the terminating people. If you do it, you better not let them do it because what? They're going to be looking at you. You're going to be under a microscope, and your channel and what you're doing could be taken as well. So I don't feel like I'm saying anything bad as far as with YouTube. I feel like I'm saying the truth. We work for YouTube, so we have to understand there. We can't just say, okay, go work for those and do that. It's a conflict of interest. So I'm willing to talk about this today because everybody's talking about it, but I'm not willing to keep continuing to talk about this situation. Y'all know how to reach her. I was truly worried about her like everybody else, and I kept searching until I found out where she was and that she was okay. Because I thought something happened to her, or she was locked up, or she was in jail, or whatever. So your personal relationship with her, it has to be on that level. It's not going to be on YouTube. And that's just the way it is, y'all, unfortunately. Yes, it is $10. If you go on her Patreon, it is $10, and she won 500 people before she give y'all, I guess, like the show. But so that's up to y'all. That has nothing to do with YouTube, so I can't really expand on that. I curse too, though. Sometimes, Tora. I don't want to curse. Sometimes I get passionate about what I'm talking about, and yes, sometimes I do curse. But God is still working on me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be productive. I want to be having all these sponsors and stuff. But yes, I know I have to tone it down. I have toned down a lot of stuff. And so you just have to go with what they give you, basically. 73 people in the chat. I hope y'all all hit the like button. Yeah, I did see that about Twitch. I don't really know what Twitch and Tumblr, Tumblr too, she said, but I don't even know what that is. I'm like naive from a lot of social media stuff. I'm not saying she was racist but prejudiced, yes, but I always figure her life was easy. Plus, she stopped taking her bipolar meds. And I have a foster daughter. Oh, I completely understand that because I've been my son is bipolar. I'm going, and I had went through stuff today, actually the whole weekend with him, and it was like it was really bad. But anyway, um, he did go to the doctor today, but my insurance changed, and my insurance didn't take him, so now I got to find him another point. But I completely understand where you're at. I completely know what you're talking about. Queen of Cheesecake is a mess. So I'm gonna drop the link. I like to talk to people because this is kind of heavy, y'all. This is heavy. If I could have some other people up here for support, I would appreciate it. But yeah, Queen of Cheesecake is one of my main supporters. And she funny. She funny too. Hey y'all. I'm just glad to be on here. I want everybody to know that Even the mermaids, you know what I'm saying? I'm a listening ear. I may not agree with everything that you say, but you're welcome in the hood. Um, but understand our position, and I think we'll be good. I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me, Tori. So I know I can't do Patreon because you know I'm a curse. I ain't God working on me. I ain't there yet, y'all. Okay? Here, AT2.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, bro.
I'm higher than a cooter brown right now. That's why I'm not turning on my camera.
It's all right, dude. You can be. I'm Avatar too. I don't want nobody looking at me right now. So what's up? What do you think about this whole thing with Nosy and all that?
Oh, I didn't know that was going to be the question. Um,
You a veteran, honey.
uh,
But
okay,
we don't take it personal. We know what you're only like putting your input. It's an opinion. It's not factual and actual. So
right. This is my opinion. You know, there's a lady on YouTube that be putting so much opinion in her opinion. It's weird. She'd be like, "This is my opinion."
you want to text me her name.
Oh no, it's Heidi. I don't care. I'll say
Oh,
names.
okay, okay.
I'm higher than a Cuda Brown
Okay.
right now. I'll say everybody name. So anyway,
Okay.
she be like, "This is my opinion."
I like Heidi, and I haven't really said anything negative because of you with her. But the John, the John Y person is like, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. But anyway, so what do you think about this situation? That's what I basically was telling them. But I also told them that like we work for YouTube, and if you work for an employer and your employed, your friend is terminated, like you really they don't want you really fraternizing with people. And so you're free to do what you want to do. She's on Patreon. She's made a statement, and you're able to do that. But I told them to understand our position as far as this
Mhm.
situation.
Yeah, I kind of look at this thing from like multiple angles because I feel like one, yes, YouTube is technically our employer and whatever they say really goes, at the end
Yeah,
of the day. It's an unfortunate situation because it make you think like, damn, like they could just be taking everybody channels out here. But then
yeah,
it's kind of like a thing where when you put yourself out there like that, because I'll say this and I've always said it, when you put someone address out there, that's like
yeah,
a serious thing. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So
I
I
feel,
could
and
definitely
that's what I
see
said.
that
I feel
being the
like there were
reason.
warnings. There are warnings, but we're not the judge. We're not the lawyer. We're not trying to do all that. But there was warnings issued that she actually said as well. But I have my opinion on certain things, but I'm not here to nail her to the cross. You know what I'm saying? She do what she did what she did, she do what she do. But I mean, ultimately, we're like in the middle because we actually work for YouTube. So then, if we have to protect, our
Right.
livelihood.
It is a sucky situation because it is like people are kicking her while she is down. But
Yeah,
I have to also look at the other side of the coin too. Like, hey, at the end of the day, this is what you signed up for. YouTube does not
exactly.
care about your feelings or anything like that.
Nope.
This is a part of the game.
It's a business. Yes,
Yeah, and she
yes.
knows that better than anybody. If
Everybody,
we're to be
yeah,
honest.
exactly. She really does, and I think everybody really know that YouTube is just it's a business,
Hmm.
and so there's rules and regulations that we should follow. But that's what we were talking about. I'm not gonna be on here too long because I don't really go want to go in detail with this, but I want to give
Right.
the viewers and the subscribers an ear. I want them to say how they feel. If I can answer you, I would, but I don't work for YouTube. I mean, I work for YouTube, but I'm not YouTube. So it's a limited information I can actually give you. All I can go is off what the community guidelines are, and then go from there.
Right. And all I've been saying was that, hey, at the end of the day, like you have to think about it in this way as well too. I've never had a conversation with her outside of YouTube or even in YouTube. To tell you the truth, I've never had a conversation with her. So for me, I couldn't be out there promoting and like helping and stuff like that
Yeah.
because my thing is that sometimes you throw your hat in for these people and then you find out they don't even like you. So
Exactly. It just
it
was
puts you
really
in an awkward
odd.
situation.
Exactly. It just was really odd to me that nobody else is really saying anything, and maybe they wanted to let her make her statement first. But like a lot of people that supported her and was her friends are not saying anything. But I do understand their position too. Is the same position that we're all in. We work for YouTube, and so if YouTube has terminated her, then if we keep talking about it and going under the gun and all that, then we're going to be looked at and maybe terminated as well. And so that's what I was just trying to tell them or whatever. But I mean, I'm trying to give people a voice and say what they feel. However, I'm not YouTube, so it is what it is.
Right. Hey, as long as my channel's still there, that's all I care about right
Ex-
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
But thank you for
But
coming on. But is
we
there anything else you want to come on here and talk about?
yeah, I was just gonna say if anything, y'all, anybody who wanna be a content creator, just be you. Just have fun with it. We gotta get back into the fun of YouTube.
Yeah,
That's what it really is. We just need to
yeah.
get back to the fun.
But
But
but I am glad that Sherelle, now that I have you on the line, I am glad that she's trying to like, okay, John Yates is a whole different situation. That's not gonna ever be right.
oh
Okay.
god.
But like she's trying to make amends and get rid of like the issues with Lita, Eric. You know what I'm saying? She's actually trying to say, look, if y'all ready, let's get rid of this shit so we can go on with our lives. But John Yates, you ain't going nowhere. We done. We ain't done. I respect that and I love that. And I love that about her. I love that about Perry. And I even texted, I said, Lita, Sherelle's on right now. She ready. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, okay, I saw it. I'm recording. So I wish the best for him. But I honestly felt from the get go that he was a lot of instigating in that. And I even said it. I felt after hearing the story and what was going on, I said that he's like he sounds like the instigator in a lot of this stuff. So
Right.
we really don't. I'm not getting into that, but really you have to consider that because I feel like a lot of people was misunderstood in that situation, and I'm so glad they're at the point to where they can talk about it and make amends and be done with that. But yes, he's his own situation. You have to deal with him separate. So we are striving for better on YouTube 82.
Yes, we are. We definitely are.
So it was better, when he was gone.
It was. Wasn't it peaceful?
It was wonderful, but we knew it wasn't gonna last.
Right. We knew it. We knew it. It couldn't last because you got to think about it. Like this fool got to pay rent for October, so he had to come back.
You think that's what it is to rent AT2?
Yes.
Lord, I'm glad I don't have to rely on you two to pay my rent. But
Oh, we got
thank you
somebody
so much.
else on here.
Yeah, somebody just came up, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and go.
all right. Thank you for coming
You
on. Love
you know
you,
I'm high. I'm higher than a cooter brown, so I had my eyes closed while I was talking.
girl. AT2, enjoy yourself. Love you.
All right.
All right, bye. Helen D. Is that you? Helen, are you there? Helen, you might have to unmute your phone, honey. Yeah, let Helen D know she up. She may not know. Helen D is one of my moderators. She has been a ride or die for me since day one. I love her. I want to hear what she got to say. I'm always ready to hear what she got to say. She keeps me on my toes. I don't know. Maybe she's on the other line. I don't know. Anyway, let's go on. Hopefully she'll come in. So, yeah, you think so? Jane says I never heard you in here, but welcome. Okay, her. What are you confused on her? How can I help you? I'll answer whatever questions that I know. Tasha K is not next on my channel, so I don't know. So, you think Tasha K is next with being taken down? I doubt it. The reason why I doubt it is because she almost have 1 million subscribers, and I don't see that happening. I'm just saying. Yeah, there was a lot going on. God damn, y'all. How far back do I gotta go? I got a lot to go through. Too much. Too much. I do have a second channel. I'm not really worried about any channel because even though you have a second channel, they can still take your channel down. It's just a matter of time. True. Yeah. It's just $10 if you want to sub. Oh, thank you. I agree. I agree with that. That's true. But also, if they think you is a liability, then they won't. They don't want to do business with you. Not just them, but all the advertisers too. I mean, cause y'all know sometimes I get a little potty with my mouth, and that do affect the advertisements that I get, and so I've really tried to tone it down because I already know that. Yeah, I get reprimanded, girl, all the time. You just don't know. If you don't own your own business, you always can get reprimanded. What you talking about? Yes. I don't think All About the Tea is completely responsible for that, but that's my opinion. I don't think All About the Tea is all responsible for that. Exactly. I think accountability is very important. And like I said, I can't speak on nobody's situation but my own. But I had to be accountable for what I did. Oh, thank you. Hey, her. Exactly. We're not saying it on this channel because we don't do that, right? Stacy, Renee, Hood Life Chronicles, Ask Renee don't support that. But some people is saying that. That's all I'm saying. And my thing is, I'm a believer of karma for sure. And I think this has a lot to do with it, but you don't, even though it could be karma, even though this person could have done the worst thing to you and you feel like this is karma for what that person did to you. Do you is it of God to say, okay, good for you, na 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 boo boo, da da da. I just I just don't feel like God would want you to do that. I feel like that's a test because God's trying to test you to see how you're going to deal with that situation. So if you're going to deal with that situation like that, guess what? That you failed that test. That test is going to come back on you. That's my opinion. I'm not the priest, the pope, the preacher, the minister, nothing. But That's my opinion. That's how I feel. And I'm not going to tell you nothing that I really truly don't feel. Yes, Marvin is very respectful. So are you, Helen D. I know. This is a sad day in YouTube. It really is. Exactly. And see, Tails talk a lot of shit, but we didn't heard. Well, if you've been on YouTube a minute, you didn't heard Tails talk a lot of shit too. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say about the situation. Ruby Girl has been on here for a minute. She speaks the truth, okay, and she's respectful with what she say. It's true. I understand what you're saying, Helen D. I really do. But you're not a I don't think, at least we didn't talk. You're my moderator. Helen D is not a content creator. But y'all know I done got strike, right? I've also had a copyright claim too on my new channel. So I cannot say YouTube is not fair. Now they give me warnings. They don't just take off my channel. But if I continue to do the same behavior, yes, my channel can be taken. But they tell me. And John Yates didn't give me, and I'm thinking about appealing it actually, because Jay today appealed hers 10 days ago, and she got hers off. So I'm thinking about appealing the John Yates thing because I did alter the video. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. And I'm still praying about it, and I'm probably gonna end up appealing that. But I done been through a lot of stuff with YouTube too. So my thing, Helen D, she's been in there for a minute too. So has Ruby Girl. But it's like it is what it is. That's all I'm gonna have to say. But I'm not gonna say YouTube don't hold you when they've held me. Okay, I can't say that. She is a gifted communicator. She is. But and that's I'm not gonna go in detail about that. But yeah, she is a gifted communicator. She's a very good entertainer. She's a beautiful black woman. She has a lot of ideas, a lot of wonderful ideas. And so why would they take her off YouTube? I'm not YouTube. She does mean well. She has a good heart, but like I said, we're not YouTube, so we don't know what the real issue was. We have not seen the email, but I feel like she will drive off before because I mean, yes, they say, oh, she made $18,000, $19,000 in July. I don't know where that money come from. It's not on Social Blade, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But anyway, um, she made $19,000 in July. Nosy wasn't making that on a monthly basis. I don't know what they're talking about, but she did start her membership at that time. And maybe it was some other factors that went into. But people say stuff, they put a narrative, but they don't put the whole picture out there. Exactly. I agree with you. I agree with you. Even though the YouTuber has done something to me, and I know y'all done heard it, because I done vented about it. But it's not the time for me to bring that up. It's just not. Well, she said you said 24. If 500 people subscribe to her Patreon, then she will put out a video, and she will put a video out every day. So it's not like you gotta go a day or 2 or 3 days to get information from somebody. She's gonna put it out there, and do videos every day, but it's when she gets 500 followers, which would amount to what she's getting from YouTube. So I really don't blame her for that, though. I mean, if y'all want to support her, go support her. Nobody's gonna be mad at y'all. Do what you want. Yeah, that's all we can do at this point. And I have fired a many of people, okay? But it's not even that my will. I'm like the person that they use to do it. But one thing that I don't want to do is tear people down. And I want you to do better. Don't look at this as you being terminated. Look at it as this God got better for you. And it's not here. I'm just saying that's the way I look at it, and that's what I tell the people that they tell me I have to fire. Okay, girl, don't go there, Ruby girl. We ain't talking about JY tonight, girl. We gotta do that on a whole nother conversation. Hey, JY is a mess, but I'm really happy for Jay today. They got their strike removed. So me and her had been talking, and she wants me to file an appeal too. And I'm like, I don't know, because I'm really like, in 3 months it's gonna be taken away. So why would I even do that? Yada, yada. And then I was like, well, do you really think that I have a chance? Because I did use these pictures, but I did have my picture on the video. And based upon what I told her, she basically was like, well, maybe you might want to wait until you see what happened to me. And so today she posted, and I'm glad that um the strikes was taken down. So now I'm actually really considering on appealing the strikes, because I have several houses, I have several addresses that I can use. John Yates. And so I'm really thinking about appealing it. I don't know. But I commend them for fighting. You know what I mean? YouTube is something else I'm learning. I'm learning a lot about YouTube with all this bullshit. Nosy helped a lot of people with her words of encouragement. Some of her experiences she talked about empowered me, and sure, her delivery could have been softer, but there were more people against her. I agree. I agree with you. I really do agree with you on that. Helen D, you coming up? Yes, that was a very good point. She did a very good job with that. Yeah, Toria. Yes, there is rules with any job. You're right. You do not want to be guilty by association. You can join the lowest of $5 over a Patreon. That's true. You're right. You can join the lowest of $5 over a Patreon.
Hello, can you hear me?
You're right. Yeah, you want to cut me off in the background?
Let me see if I can figure this out. You know, this my lap. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you want to cut me off in the background?
Yeah, let me see if I can figure it out. Let me mute you. See if I can figure this
Just
out.
yeah, you can mute it too. That's better.
Let me mute you. Uh,
Just oh, you unmuted me. That's better.
okay, did it turn it off?
Hello? Oh, you unmuted me.
Okay, hold on.
That's better.
Lord, this. Did it turn it off?
Yeah, you have to press the X or slide up.
Okay. This is my first time trying to do all of this. Lord. Okay, let's see if that did it. Okay, I think that did it.
Okay.
Woo! I
So,
had to get on my laptop. This has been a
girl,
journey.
I'm happy to see you. This is my mod, y'all. I love her. She's been my mod since I got on YouTube. So, what do you have to say about all this, Helen D?
Okay, there's so much. And this is my first time being on StreamYard, so bear with me.
Oh, you're
Um,
okay, girl. You're doing good already.
But one, I want to say there's a couple of things I think we need to look at. One, at the end of the day, YouTube is a business.
Yes,
So if they've ran out their rules, they have those rules for a reason. They're trying to make money at the end of the day. So they're trying
exactly.
to, that's why those ads are there. They're trying to market. So if they feel you are not marketable in some of the things that you're doing, are not marketable, they can't put ads on your videos, then it's kind of like they don't need you at that point. So
Pointless,
that's where the
pointless,
termination comes in, right?
pointless.
So
Or if you're a liability,
correct.
if you're going
So
to cause them to have a lawsuit,
a
A, B,
lawsuit,
C, D, and F.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly, because that was my next thing. Because now when you begin to not only, it's one thing to dox people on YouTube, but it's another ball game when you doxing other folks off of YouTube, right?
yeah,
That may
I
have some
agree.
power and influence. And
Yeah,
so that's where I'm sure, because I know Nosy thought it was all about the tea, but I guarantee you it was this Costco business
I,
because you're
Elk,
bringing
I
in,
completely agree with you. I don't. I think all about the tea. I feel like have has something to do with it, but I feel like a lot of people have something to do with it.
mhm.
But
And it was just the straw that broke the
they're
camel's
not
back.
going to take your channel. Like they'll give you copyright strike or they'll give you
Correct,
strike. They'll give you a chance. They'll give you a chance. I feel like this is a legal issue,
correct.
and
Agreed.
because the issue with the laws, and they basically said it in the press release that I
Mhm.
had reviewed yesterday. They were very upset about all those calls that was coming in. So they have to protect themselves too. If they don't address it and somebody lost their life, A, B, C, D, and R, we don't know what
Mhm.
happened or
Mhm.
what going on, and they don't try to resolve the issue or say, okay, well, we held these people accountable because at the time we couldn't get to y'all because we had all these calls. Because people
Correct.
don't want to hear that when their family member has died
Mhm.
or they can't get the help that they need. So I feel like legally they had to cover themselves,
Correct.
but also um if it did need to be called, and that's what I was trying to say, if it's 11,000 people calling at once, it's too much for them. They cannot handle that,
Mhm.
and it's keeping people from getting the care that they need.
It's
And
taking them
so
from other business, other
exactly,
calls that may be emergencies.
emergencies, exactly, so they
And
have to cover their self, because what if somebody died in that time, you know what I'm
correct.
saying?
And not
So
saying that Costco Girl wasn't important, because I followed that and I watched it. Because I don't watch everything that Nosy did, but I watched that story because I come from a social work background. So I felt for
yeah,
that young lady. I
yeah,
felt for that young girl. But I think I think Nosy doesn't have boundaries, right? So when she gets a hold of
exactly.
something, she goes full force, which is good and bad.
Yeah, it
It's
could be.
good
It's
and
like you
bad.
really have to, but like I noticed, like not this last night conversation, maybe the last 2 night conversations, I did notice her talking to Angelica because Angelica had went to jail,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then the stuff that she was saying, Nosy was like, "Send me in your ID, send me the pictures, send me this, send me that." She wouldn't send them,
Hmm.
and to me, that's an issue right there. Because if they just beat your ass and you got a bruise out, what's wrong with you sending a picture?
But
You send her a picture of your cash out.
devil's advocate, girl, at this point, we don't know what those police told her. She could be terrified at this point. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Or she
And
could have
so,
said something to get somebody else in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So,
correct.
but it
So,
just seemed a little, the whole thing seemed a little shady to me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I wasn't really feeling comfortable with her anyway. And then when they put that press, it just was too much. It's like, I mean, but Nosy is definitely for the victim. I am too.
Hmm.
But in this situation, the victim seemed to be okay.
Well, I hope she is. But at the end of the day, I think YouTube is not for everyone.
Yeah.
right? So I don't know much about Twitch. I just joined today just to be able
Yeah,
to
I
follow
hadn't been on
Nosy
Twitch either. I don't even
from a
know about
free
Twitch either.
perspective. I don't think I'm gonna do Patreon. But
Yeah, I
I
can't.
think Nosy
The
just needs
$10
to,
a month is a little steep to me, but I mean, some people can do it. I just can't
yeah.
do that.
But I think Nosy just needs to find her lane because there's a
Yeah,
lane out there for her.
yeah,
YouTube just might not have been her lane.
yeah. And so when she wasn't responding or whatever, I thought she was in jail, really, because she did threaten that police. And so I was like, well, maybe she's in jail because she would have told her. But I watched her Instagram for hours until somebody posted the Patreon site.
Mhm.
Because I had already been on Patreon, she wasn't on there. So within what 6, 7 o'clock, she had done the Patreon. I think she did this message at 7 o'clock. I was even on her site, like every avenue, because I was really truly worried about her.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so I am glad she's okay. I am glad she's not in jail, but I'm glad she's looking at other avenues besides YouTube too. You know what I mean?
yeah.
YouTube might not have been her a T, and
Because
there's nothing wrong with that.
correct, because I mean the passion she has to investigate and really be for the underdog
Yes,
and the victim, I
yes,
think is very important. And I hope that wherever she lands, like whether that's Twitch or Patreon or I think she has an OnlyFans page, wherever she lands, right, that she begins to build her channel back. I just hope that maybe there's a lesson in all of this that she takes with her.
yeah.
Um, because I think she's really she has talent. She has a
She
gift.
she does have talent, and she
I mean,
does have a gift.
I mean,
Yeah.
to build a channel, I think it was like five. I might be lying, but I think she was up to 5,000 subscribers by Sunday on the channel
I
she
think
just
she
started
had ten
Saturday.
thousand by yesterday.
10.
She had ten
So
thousand on their new channel.
you know what I mean? I mean that takes,
She has a lot of followers. She's
yeah,
helped a lot of people. And so I don't want to discredit that. But I just want people to understand where we stand. You know what I'm saying? Because people's like,
yeah,
well, where are friends? Where's this person, this person, this person, this person? But I think they kind of knew, but they was trying to wait for her to make her statement, and then they'll go
mhm,
from that. But you have to understand, if you at your job and your friend get fired, it's like, okay, y'all can still talk and be friends, but a girl can't come up there and shoot the breeze with you. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
We can't meet you
Or
for
you
lunch.
gonna be fired. Cause that's conflict of interest. I mean, let's be
Yeah,
really honest.
yeah. I don't
So
think Sharella's gonna be having Nosy on her channel no more.
I mean, and that's what I want everybody to understand, because it's not just Sherelle. She
Mhm.
has a lot of friends out there. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying? And they're wondering, well, why y'all didn't put her on the channel? Why y'all didn't?
Well, I think there's other ways to support. I think there's other ways to support. I
Exactly.
saw that Marcella posted. I think she posted the petition and different things. So there's other ways to support
Exactly. I completely agree with that.
Nosy,
Yes.
right? Letting people know where she is. She's on Twitch. She's on Patreon, right? That
Twitch and
people
Tumblr and
and
Facebook.
Tumblr. Okay.
Yeah.
So, there's other ways for her to continue, I think, her message, which is very important.
I'm just glad she's okay, because
Mhm.
I mean, all kinds of things was going through my head, like, did she go to jail? Did somebody come and rush her apartment? Did they kill her? I even went on
Oh
the
wow.
Manhattan police site, okay, to
Mhm.
find out every call that came in. That's what I'm like, because that's not like her not to speak up or say shit.
Correct.
Kind of like
Correct.
the Jaguar.
Yeah,
And
I didn't know her
I
channel
went
was
on
taken.
and none of her, she wasn't no part of none of those calls. So I'm
Mhm.
like, okay. Or it's federal and I don't know nothing about that. And so, but I'm glad when she appeared, like I immediately was on it. I posted to several people,
Mhm.
and I was like, at least she's okay. She's not dead. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you sent it to
saying?
me. Yeah, you sent it to me. You were the first one that told me.
Yeah. So, but thank you so much for coming on. We always talking stuff, and I'm glad you coming on so other people can see you have a lot of information to give.
Okay. Well, I know how to do this next time, so maybe it won't be so hard.
It won't be hard because you ain't done now, Helen D. We want to see a picture up there, though. We want
I,
an avatar
yeah,
right
this is my
here.
first time logging
Okay.
in. I gotta figure it out. I don't even know how to add a picture. I
Well,
gotta
you
figure it
have a picture on your profile. You just have
out.
to
But I gotta
say,
do it on StreamYard. Yeah, I gotta
yeah,
upload
you
it
just have to
here.
say you edit avatar and pick the picture, basically.
Okay, I'll figure it out. I'm sorry. I'll
All
figure it
right.
out.
Thank you. Love you,
Bye,
girl.
y'all. Love you too.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was wonderful. Do anybody else want to come up? Come on, y'all. Y'all come up. Say how you feel. Y'all give y'all support. Come on, y'all. If Helen D can come on, y'all can come on too. I agree, Toria. I didn't know we can't curse on Patreon. That's new to me, so I don't need to be doing it. Yeah, I think they just realized it was the same person. They took it down. But she do have a pet one up. It's called Sebastian and Friends. If you put that in the Google bar, you'll find her the pet channel. But I think that's actually Ashley channel. It has Sebastian's on there and Mary Jane, I think. We got 80 people in the chat. Please hit the like and subscribe button, y'all. Thank you, Queen of Cheesecake. I agree. I definitely has learned a lot with this situation. And with any situation, I learn a lot about. So, yes, you're correct. We all should learn from this situation. Oh, well, that's good. I was on it for a little while, but I didn't stay. I I didn't stay on there because this just threw me for a loop. But hey, F, hey, you have. I hadn't seen you on for a minute. It's been a while. That fool did a live last night about Sherelle and her husband. I want to say something to John Watts, but Jay Watt, but well, uh, I was looking for that video you talking about, and apparently he private the video, so I don't even know what the video was. But I wanted to see what he had to say. I really did. So, but he ain't going nowhere, and neither am I. I'll find out. It's September the 18th. Yes, Helen D, I heard you. Yeah, y'all keep updated with Nosy Lives Instagram so to find out where she's at. Please keep giving her your support. Girl, you was wonderful. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, not right now. She can't. I don't think it's in her best interest to come back anyway right now. Now there's another channel, but I don't think it's in her best interest, and I think she knows that, and that's why she's using another platform. Yeah, she got almost 1 million followers. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you, friend. Oh, thank you. I love you. I love you. I really do. Got some good supporters. I want a mod box. Nah, everybody's trying to take responsibility. I don't think anybody. Thank you for the super chat. I got a cash app. YouTube take 30%. You right about that. Let me put my cash app out there, honey. It's been a while though. I hadn't ran that in so long. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I can see this off. My cash app is on there. It's Hood Life Chronicles. But yeah, yeah, you're right. Thank you for the cash app. I appreciate that. Exactly, exactly. Yes. But you know what? You know, John, Sherelle and Perry, they're always like trying to help other. I know they're always like out there trying to help other YouTubers and whatever, especially new ones. John Yates, I can't really say much about because he didn't struck my channel, so I can't really say much about him. But I am thinking about appealing it. I really am. Now that she has gotten hers, uh I'm probably gonna appeal it because I did alter the video. There's no reason why he should have struck me. He was just being mean and ugly and facetious. But um, we'll see. I'll keep y'all posted. You know that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use it though. I was waiting for Jay today because we had already talked about it. So, but the difference with Jay today is she lives in UK and I live here. But I have several houses I could put the address on that I pay bills at, and so it's probably what I'm gonna do. But I'm oh, thank you. I'm trying, honey. I'm still trying to figure this shit out, girl. Purple. Yeah, she has some good like material. I'm gonna miss the investigations and the vintage tea. I'm gonna miss that, but I guess we can check it out on her Patreon. Yes, but let me tell y'all, if there's anybody that can turn shit around, including the whole social platform, who else would it be? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Who else would be the one to turn the tables and turn everything around? Huh? It's good morning. It is good morning, ain't it? I'm on a whole nother day. Damn. I need to go my ass to bed. I gotta get up in the morning. I don't think it was all about the tea. I don't think it was exclusively all about the tea. I think it was a lot of factors in there. Now, I'm not saying she didn't all about tea didn't do shit. She has reported her before, but the reports that she reported was kind of oh, I don't. It's just my opinion. I don't think it was all about the tea. I think it was something else. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I'm not gonna because I don't want. I'm not trying to be on all about the tea survival or none of that. I'm not trying to promote all about the tea. I'm stating how I feel and the facts that I feel, and I don't feel like it was all about the tea. I feel like they may have reported her that could have weighed in on the end result, but that wasn't all that takes. You know what I'm saying? Usually, if it's somebody that has issues with you, YouTube tell you. They tell you who. They give you a reason to. They give you an option to appeal, and the date that you got to appeal it by, and when the rebuttal is going to come back. They tell you all of that. So I don't know about anything else, but It seemed like Nosy was fine until this Costco story came about. I don't want to say Costco shit, forgive me. But until that came about, she didn't really have any issues. So it's just all suspicious and kind of strange to me. But, it is what it is. I don't even know. Y'all let me know because I don't know. She's on Twitch and Tumblr, and I don't know what neither one of them is. Y'all know I'm social media illiterate. Hell, I thought I could drive a train to the Bahamas. Like, y'all know I'm not the dumbest, but I'm not the brightest either. Sunny is the bomb.com. Y'all let me know how that go. I agree with you. There was a lot of angry people at Nosy, and she continued to continue her behaviors, and her backup channels was a lesson. Not learning, sad this happened, but it pushed her to other avenues. I, you're right, and I just wish the best for her. Really, honestly, yes, she did, and she had her watch out. Yeah, she probably was monetized on that new channel, but I guess some YouTubers are going to lose views with their main content gone since that was what they thought. Exactly. A lot of them talked about her. You're right. App is an app like Twitter, but set up for gamers and DJs should be a good fit for her. She's gonna have to work harder because her natural audience isn't there. Yeah, there. Yeah, there. Y'all just have to make sure they know you there. Daddy will be, girl, y'all stop. Stop. Y'all messy. Y'all messy, messy. Oh, you know what bothered me with Danny is when she said that her person that she really felt have a feeling about, like the person is like somebody personal to her was attacked. That kind of bothered me. I guess we're gonna have to learn Helen D. Girl, no, she got a PhD. Girl, y'all telling me the tea. I thought she was Monica too, but on her last video, she was like, "I'm not Monica," but she heard somebody that was close to me. It's, it sounded like it was Monique T. Yes, please hit the like button. God damn, y'all, what the? God damn, y'all be in these chats. God damn. I thought I had went through all of this. Damn, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hello? Damn, hey. Hold on. Hello?
Hey.
Okay. But somebody else coming in. Okay, I got y'all.
Hi.
Hey, y'all. I think I'm in the background. I'm gonna have to turn this off.
Okay.
So let me know one by one who you are, Denise.
Okay.
Who you are. I haven't seen either one of y'all on here.
Okay, I've been following your show since the other show, since the panel left the other show, recommended by Marcella.
Oh,
I
wonderful.
usually don't
Welcome.
comment, but I was really outraged about what happened to Nosy. I'll be turning 70 in January, and I remember the stuff that's happening to her happened to a lot of my friends in the feminist movement when they started really working on behalf of women and challenging folks like police departments, judges, what like not. You know, we used to have to, if a woman was, say, divorcing a judge or being battered and raped by a police officer, we'd have to smuggle them out of state and do all kinds of stuff. And so the reason I watched Nosy was because of the fact that she was unapologetic about whatever it was she did in terms of whatever cause she took up. And I
Yeah.
watched all the stuff she did with the person from the other channel that needed to be exposed, because here you are. I had been watching that show for some time when the pandemic started, like a lot of people. You know, we didn't have anything in terms of entertainment. We were sick of watching TV, so a lot of us got on YouTube. My daughter kind of put me on to YouTube commentators, and then I found the other channel, and I liked it in the beginning, but then it went on the dark side, and I could see that some of those panelists were going to have to get off. For example, I knew Plas couldn't be a lawyer and continue to be on that channel when she was in these situations that were threatening to her career. And those people, when they try to paint this picture of these panelists as people who were paid, they were volunteers who got a monthly stipend at best, but they were used and abused. So we saw all those fuck folks come out of that panel. I don't know how many of y'all witnessed that, but we saw them come out of that panel situation after getting dogged and used and abused. And they all basically said, okay, continue to support the channel. We can't. You know, and most of us couldn't either. I mean, I couldn't stomach the channel anymore. And so when Marcella recommended Nosy, I was immediately drawn to her. It didn't bother me that she swore, and it didn't bother me that people who came at her. Because on my Facebook page, for example, I've had people come after me over innocent stuff. Like I might I remember one time I posted a plate of Jamaican food, and somebody I didn't know that had an avatar wanted to talk about my doggone food. Not only did I go in on them, but all my daughter's friends did too.
Oh my goodness.
So if I had a YouTube channel, it would be the same thing. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, you're a YouTube blogger and you make this money, but if you're true and honest about yourself, and I worked for the health department and the medical college here in this state for 20 some years talking to people about sex, and you end up having to deal with all kinds of people. And I think that's what Nosy did on her channel. I agree with people who say that all these channels that are riding on her back right now got them ugly, distasteful, distorted pictures.
Yeah.
None of those people are being called.
They put the worst pictures out. They put
the avatar bully people
to make her look a certain kind of way.
Yeah, the avatar bully people for months. Nobody did anything about that. And then I watched a YouTuber that I was gonna follow because of some things that I liked that they did, but I'm gonna be unsubscribing to them because 2 seconds after all the Nosy's channels got snatched, this chick was online laughing and talking about she wouldn't wish it on nobody, but she kept laughing and talking about what she was going to do, and she was going to be doing the same stuff that Nosy's doing right now.
Yeah,
so
and
on her coattails, and it's like you young ladies need to be aware of the fact that we have to have advocates out here who are willing to stand against the establishment. When you think about it, how many tools do you have if you hear about a black child is being, I live here. This is the anniversary of Jeffrey Dahmer. I think either his death or when he got arrested or something. I think it was the anniversary of his death. But Jeffrey Dahmer, if you don't remember, he was a white man who's running around Milwaukee killing young black men.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
His last victim was about the age of my son, which scared the heck out of me because I felt like, what if something happened and my son got snatched up? Nobody, families were going and saying this person is missing. Nobody paid attention. They said, "Oh, no, the child ran away." It's like all these people he had up in his doggone refrigerator were folks who were black men and black boys who the society threw away. And it's like you look at this stuff we've had other people come on YouTube. This kid was clearly traumatized. They had her dressed up like a slave. She on there, adopted by some white Mormons. Now, I grew up in foster care. I was raised by two beautiful black fostering families for my whole doggone life, from the time that I was 3 weeks old until I was.
You basically has been in that situation with this Costco girl, as far as a white family and you're black.
Well, I'm glad that I was lucky enough to be raised by black people, but I believe that if rather than a child grow up in foster care and in the system, if you have a loving white family that wants to adopt, that's one thing. But if you got white people who have other motives, and there are people who get adopted and fostered who end up getting treated like slaves and end up in these. I've never had to sleep with anybody for a place to live.
And I don't think people know that if you're I don't know what in the state of Texas, if you're adopted, your college tuition is paid for. You get a waiver straight just because you was adopted.
Okay, but that's not really what I'm talking about right now. What benefits people get? What I'm talking about is what happens if somebody, because they're adopted or foster care, becomes a sexual slave and a housekeeper for a bunch of white folks who are Mormons, and then you got a Mormon police department. That's who I think took her down myself. But I think the police. I think most of them women. I think it was the police department that actually took her down. Really. Yeah. Either way, we won't know because there's so many. We won't know because there's black YouTube women on here that were hating on her too and laughing when her channel got taken down. I feel like it was all about the tea. I feel like if it was all about the tea or another creator, they would have. I'm not talking about anybody. I think it was the talking about examples. I'm talking about examples, and all I'm saying to y'all is, as young women, y'all need to be thinking about some of the things that she advocated for and why she's really being shut down, and whether or not that stuff people should just tolerate and say, "Oh, she should have been a good girl," on there cussing and talking about. Yeah, I think they're just trying to silence her, really.
Yeah, I agree. She was doing something good.
Bull. What do you have to say, Denise?
Huh?
No, honestly, love.
Denise.
Or I got your names mixed up. Honestly, love, what do you have to say about this?
Like, I agree with what she was doing in the moment. If there was, some real going on, and not just the other girl, but it's like it's your delivery. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. That's how I was thinking about it. Like you kind of went at it wrong. Like she always say, people obsess, and it's the obsession and stuff. Like they was showing obsessive, and they were being obsessive. All those calls. To those
well, they thought they was doing the right thing. That's the thing.
Yeah, I understand, but like that was kind of overdoing it.
Yeah,
I guess I would say that. What do you think it takes to free somebody from sexual slavery? Especially when you got to hold the police department and the community covering up for their Mormon butts. I mean, that it takes. It
takes a slew of people. Yeah, we gotta stand strong.
It took Nosy jumping up and down and yelling at us as an audience and saying, "Y'all on this channel sitting here and ain't doing nothing but watching. Pick up the phone and call somebody. Send somebody a text. Say something about this." And that's for real. That's for real.
She didn't make them do it. She was just putting it out there.
I'm not saying she made anybody do anything. What I'm saying is that it takes a lot to get people to act. And
Yeah.
sometimes it
Yeah.
takes, a little beating on somebody verbally to say, wake up, this is the situation we need to
Yeah,
be.
it's like the Ollie will get the most attention.
And it scares me to think that you could have YouTubers who are out here exposing wrongdoing, and then they get shut down at the drop of the hat because they mess with the wrong white person. Because that's what I think happened.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing. Yep.
That's the crazy part about it to me when she was actually doing something. I mean, I'm not saying that she wasn't it the whole time. Like she was out putting herself out there and helping people, at least trying to or whatever. But at the time when it seemed like it was someone there looking like they really need help, and then she gets shut down. That was, messed up.
Yeah. So are y'all gonna the thing? My thing is just letting y'all know that she has a Patreon. She's on Twitter. She's on Tumblr because she can't verbally say. She's put a statement out there, but we didn't even know until about 6, 7 o'clock that she was even okay. So, are y'all gonna continue to follow her and support her? Because I think that would be very important for Nosy and for the people that she's like advocating for.
I'm
Right.
going to
Yeah.
follow her and I'm going to donate money because
But
Wonderful.
I don't have Twitch. Is that like, do you go and Google it or go to Play Store? Like, how do you get Twitch? I don't
See,
even
I
know.
don't. I have to be honest with you. I don't know a lot about Twitch, and I don't know a lot
I
about
don't know
Tumblr.
jack about Twitch, but I'm going to have to educate my old butt on this.
Yeah, it would be helpful if somebody could do a live or something, a cheat sheet or something. But
Stop.
those are platforms that I don't really know anything about. So, but thank y'all for coming on here.
And Maria, I don't know how you can compare
Thank
nosy
you.
followers to mega followers. That ain't, that there's no comparison whatsoever. None. No shade to you. You got a right to feel however you feel, but no. I'm not accepting because I feel strongly about this. I'm not going to accept somebody saying comparing me to no goddamn Trump supporter.
I completely agree. I completely agree. And I'm glad that you came on. Thank you for coming on the show.
You're
And
welcome. Shout out from
please
Milwaukee,
continue to
Wisconsin, the
support.
land of the
Please continue to
festival.
support her. Um,
It's cold here in the winter, but we party all summer long.
oh God, where is that at?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, one festival
Wow.
after another.
See, I gotta do some traveling. That's
Oh yeah,
interesting. But okay, thank you so much, Denise.
welcome.
But continue to support her. If y'all learn something about Twitch, put it on my DMs because I don't know nothing about Twitch or Tumblr. I'ma Google it though. Oh, that was interesting. Is anybody want to come down and say how y'all feel about this? I want to hear your voice. I want to hear how you feel. These ladies gave a lot of good points, and I think we need to share them. But it's good to hear all views. Uh, Now I did watch Sparkle Alley earlier, and she said that she wasn't going to tear Nosy down, even though Nosy and her has had issues. So, Franchette Grill Eskridge, if you want to come up, I will drop the link. But what I saw on Sparkle Alley was totally the opposite of what you're saying. So, when you come up, if you click on the link, I will see you in the back office. Once I see you in my backstage, I don't mind just bringing you on. It's very true. 'Cause. 'True. 'Cause. 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 ' Okay. What did Sonny find out, Valerie? Can you let me know? I did talk to Sunny about the situation and I sent her some information, but if there's more that I don't know, just let me know. I'm open. I'm not I'm just trying to be a supportive ear. Thank you, Helen D. I appreciate that. Girl. Thank you so much. Would y'all please come up, Valerie? Valerie, can you please come up? You don't have to show your face, but can you please come up and let me know what you're talking about? Because I am lost at this point. Exactly. I think people are just passionate, and I understand. So I won't talk unless, I want people to get what they have to say out. Here's friendship.
Hey, Hood. Hey,
Hey,
Hood.
welcome. Thank
All
you
right.
for coming up.
Look, I'm so sorry I'm up late in it should be in the bed because I got to be at work in the morning. But I
Oh,
was
well,
just,
thank you for coming up.
oh, and I'm from Mississippi.
Hey, you're not that far from me. MISSI something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, I
So,
love, love, love. I love you, Hood. I really
thank,
do. I have
thank you
been
so
I
much.
enjoy your content, and I'm just wanting everybody to be okay about this. But I tell you, I'm very disturbed at how they're doing those, and that looks like they want to do the same. They trying to do it to all of you all,
Yeah,
really.
all
But
us
all
YouTubers.
about the T and John Yates and all them, they're gonna
Yeah,
get their stuff. And I think I'm like you. It's kind of a little more to it. I like Sparker Alley, but I
so
don't.
somebody said that they unsubscribed to her because she was
I
talking
did.
so
I
nosy.
did. I did. She
She
was
did
very
not.
gleeful.
I
She
was on
was.
there today. I don't know
She
if you
was.
were. Well, you said you was on there too, but when she basically in her title probably should have been
Yeah.
different because her title didn't match what she said. Her
Yeah.
title basically said, she her channel was down and remember when you bullied me. But in her message, she said that she was not going to tear her down or be disrespectful or say anything disrespectful to her because of
Yeah.
the fact that she was a black woman and she trying to make it like nosy.
Yeah.
But
But I'm gonna tell you,
her title was misleading, but her message was not that.
I know, but it's just the smirk on her face I saw on. Don't tell me. Don't tell the people. It's like she was gleeful. I didn't see
Oh, you
her
was on Don't
on
Tell Me,
video.
Don't Tell People. What new investigation did Don't Tell Me, Sonny do?
Oh, I want top. I was saying Sparker Alley was on there tonight, but
Yeah,
she
guess
had
a
this
lot of people
gleeful
saying that
thing.
there was some new information. Is there anything new than what we talking about that you know?
No, it's just how Sparkle Alley was just gleeful. But I'm like this right here. If you see something that don't look right, it should be reported. That's how so many kids are being
Uh, and
um
I completely, as a
fall
nurse,
through the
I
cracks.
agree with that. If you see something that's not right, then let somebody know. You don't have to prove if they abuse or not. That's not your job. Your
No, no.
your job is to report it. That
Yeah,
something
report
not
it.
right.
Yeah,
It's
report it.
the CPS job to investigate and the police job to investigate if it's valid or not. And
And that
because
is
of the
true. That is
Samaritan
true.
law, you should not get sued or anything for having a concern.
Oh no. And you know what? And that is true. You should report because I'm gonna tell you, we just don't and it's not about the child being with a white family because all white people are not bad and all black people are not bad. it's the fact no matter what child, something don't look right. 9 times out of 10, something ain't right, you know. But then I don't trust the Angelica person either. I don't know. It's just a lot to this.
Yeah, I kind of
And
question what a lot of stuff what she was saying to Maria
yeah,
Ramirez Herndez said if you have motives for strictly gaining profits and not willing to maintain your integrity, then you are not better than the corrupt police or Mendez. Ask yourself, does Nosy really care about Molly?
I
I would
think
say
those that
yes.
care
It's
about
not about the
people.
it's only about Molly at this point.
Yeah.
Not
I
A, B, C, D, and G and F, and it's definitely not about Nosy. It's about the child,
yeah.
and that's where I stand on
I
that.
really think that is Nosy care about a lot of things. She could tell she was very
Yeah,
passionate
she
about
was
things.
very passionate on what she care about, but
Yeah.
basically, you don't have to agree with Nosy to care about the child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
If you're
no.
talking about
Mm-mm.
in reference of the child, then it should be about the child. You see what I'm saying?
Listen, yeah,
But
listen, let me tell you something. I don't agree with everything Nosy saying. Some things she say made me cringe. But it was her delivery and how funny she made you laugh. She would make you laugh.
she's a
And
good entertainer. She's a
it
good
was her
entertainer,
delivery.
and she's very passionate on what she's passionate
Hmm.
about. You know.
Oh, yeah. And the thing about it, everybody have their own way of delivering stuff. You have your own way. Oh my God, I love you. Love, love, love. When I first what's come, I subscribed right away. I was like, now that's my kind of chick right there.
Oh,
You
thank you.
know,
I
she
appreciate that.
tricked me out. You reminds me of of my auntie who was just so funny and just, witty and know how to keep the tension going. Just like you, just like
Oh,
Nosy. You
thank
the same
you.
way Nosy is, just you got a different delivery.
Yeah, I just have a
You
different
know.
delivery, but I try
Yeah,
to work on it because they don't they don't like us talking like that, girl.
I know, but you know what?
They
But
don't like
it
us talking like they criticize us. All
I
our
know.
all our
But you
fellow
know what? The
content
very
creators
ones that's
criticize our
criticized,
mom.
yeah, but the very ones that are criticizing are the very ones using all kinds of language.
And the
Girl,
ones watching us too, right?
I thank you. Love it, because I promise I'd be addicted to it. I'd be like, let me see what's going on,
They like the mess sales. Tasha K was saying that the other night. The mess sales. They like the
It
drama.
do.
They like the mess. It sells.
But
Now,
now, I
but
don't know how they
you want
do.
to have some peaceful moments. But I'm just saying.
Yeah. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Um, All About Tea, I used to watch all the time. And I watched it because of the panelists. It wasn't because of Monica. It's someone right about her anyway, and I was kind of backing myself away from it before the panel kind of, broke loose because it just someone right about it. And it just showed up for what it was, but they think they did something big to Nosy, but it, they think they
A
did.
lot of people say that. But the thing about it is, you have to know what goes around come around.
Oh yeah.
So I do
Hmm.
think a lot of it is because I do all about sea is a lot a part of it, but I don't think that was everything.
Oh
I think
no, no.
I think it was more than that, and more it was bigger than them. But they had something to do with it too because they didn't voice complaints. Everybody that voiced complaints on her had something to do with it. Come on, let's be real and honest. But as
Oh
for all
yeah.
about the tea, they have to understand the demise of all about the tea. Not even the demise, but the decline was because Monica won't show her face. That's basically what it is.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm
I'm
saying?
not watching. No,
You can
I'm
have a
gonna
lot of
tell you
respect
something.
for a person, whatever, but that is not going no more. The
Oh
people
no.
think you fraud them. They think you're frauding them. They don't know
Yeah.
who you are. They don't know if you're a white man. They don't know if you're a white woman. They don't know if you're a black woman. They don't know who you
Hmm.
are. And the
Oh,
people is
that's
turned
true.
off by that. And she may think she gonna get her subscribers back because Nosy gone. Now she may get them back, but you ain't gonna get them all back, boo, because of the fact
Now I
that
don't think we're
people
gonna
are
watch it.
turned off on giving their money to someone that they don't know and see. All you gotta do is show your face. There was a big issue with the rabbit. Guess what? Rabbit show her face, and let me tell you, nobody looks at that woman the same. You know what I'm saying? Because the person that we thought she was, the big bully badass, she is a big bully badass as far as investigating, but she doesn't appear to be that way in person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As for all about the you don't even know who that is.
No.
And
And
no matter if Wilson is here or not, people are turned off because they don't know who they're sewing to. We see Heidi, we see John Gates, we see Sherelle, we see Perry, we see everybody but Monica. And that's why
Mhm.
you ain't getting the views. And Nosy gone, but they still not gonna come to you because you won't show your face.
And even if she showed her face now, I still wouldn't trust her.
Well, the thing about it
Because
is, you need to
you know why?
you want
Because
to weigh her options with that because right now a lot of people is feeling a certain kind of way about this situation.
say she did what now?
A lot of people is feeling a certain kind of way about the situation with Nosy.
Oh yeah,
She
I'm
couldn't
feel a
show her
lot of
face
way.
if
And you
she
know what?
wanted to.
And
If she
and
showed
I'm
her face right now, they will stone her dead. No, it's
oh
not
yeah.
the right time for you to to show your face.
She'll
Maybe
never ever
before this
show her
happened,
face.
but right now it's fresh. And I'm not threatening her or nothing, but I'm just saying I
No,
wouldn't
you're
show my
right.
face because I would allegedly I would be thinking that somebody's trying to stone me or whatever. So
But you
hell
know what?
no.
You
You
know
gotta
what?
pay stuff. These people mad as hell. And
Mm-hmm.
they after anybody and everybody at this point. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
no, this wouldn't be a good time for you to show your face.
And
You
let
know
me
what
tell you
I'm saying?
something. No, yeah, you're right. And let me tell you something. Believe it or not, Nosy had a lot of followers, and she got a lot of followers and a lot of people that rooting her on that was in the bushes and never stepped forward. So look,
Exactly.
oh, and people see what's going on. So Monica and them, they think they really did something, but I believe that they really done stepped into something that's gonna backfire on them in the end.
You just got to give them the guard, but yeah, I think so too. I think they think they're God
Yeah,
and they're invincible, and because they're bigger, they're actually bullying the smaller
they're
creators.
not.
That's what I think.
They done turned their subscriber counts off. Well, you can't see it. They ain't bigger
You
no
can't
more,
see
honey.
what they're doing exactly.
Uh-huh. And you
So
can see that the views ain't what they used to be.
yeah,
Them views done went down 95%.
mm-mm-mm.
Huh? They ain't nowhere near hood you all getting just as many views as they are, really.
Thank you.
And then you know what? And let me tell you something. You see the difference in the panel when they broke up. Look, they're doing good. They're
They are
doing good.
doing good, but one thing that I did wonder is how come nobody let Nosy come on in and address her subbies. But I
Let
understand.
Nosy do what?
Come on and address their subjects. But I do understand because we work for YouTube. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay because guess what? The word is gonna get out and people are gonna follow. I
Yeah.
mean, but people did. I saw it where people put it on the thing, but they didn't have it on their channel, but they made a little
I
post
got
to go on
I
Twitter.
got them on FMC. It's Helen D right now. I should have more, but but I should have more in the chat. Uh,
Yeah, I see what people put on their thing that to go over to check out what Nosy had
I,
to say,
I'm
and that's
not
how we
doing no
found.
bots though. What did you say?
Huh?
What you said about going to see what Nosy had to say?
I said no. I saw on the when I pulled up on YouTube, I saw a post where it was saying to go and check out what Nosy had to
Yeah.
say, and so that's how I found it on Twitch. and she was live. As a matter of fact, when I was like, okay,
What
let
was
me
she,
sign up
what
for
was
it.
she talking about on Twitch?
She was just talking about, she was just talking about, still she was just going on with her everyday business, just like usual, you know.
She wasn't even faded, girl.
She seemed it okay. She was okay.
Well, that's good. I'm glad she's okay.
Okay.
I really was concerned about her.
And she had quite a bit of people that came in.
Who is
And you know
Maria?
what? A-
Mars,
And
who is Maria? And why is I'm getting
Maria is something, and Maria's a troll.
I
And
haven't
let me
seen
tell
her
you
in here
something.
though.
Yeah,
Let me
she's
see
a
what she
troll.
said. Samaya, I love the lightweight peasant shirt. Well, what else
And
did she say?
Samaya is another one. She kind of something too, but
Samaya is
that
a
lady,
nurse. I've been dealing with her. Molly
yeah.
deserves people who are not going to exploit her like criminals, Angelica, Marie. Why would we no subscribers are reminiscent of the MAGA father sons?
Let me
Neither
tell you
groups are
something.
interested. I say okay, so now I see why they want you blocked.
Yeah, I ain't nobody
Now I see why they want you blocked because of that racism stuff we're not doing over there. But at first I didn't even see what they were even talking about. But thank you, Alf, MC. I have blocked her. Nah, we're not doing that over here. We don't do that over here, girl.
yeah,
You need to come back.
she's kind
You
of
need
what
to come.
Tom.
You need to come better than that. Okay.
But yeah, most definitely. And I tell you, you know what? I see that it's quite a bit of people that, and then just think about this. You had all these channels, nothing on their channels but about nose and nose and nose and nose and nose. And you make you think like, what? I'm like thinking too, like, why they don't have no other content, So I see where she coming from on that too. But I tell you, I don't know. And then they talk about smaller YouTubers.
I've been working double duty tonight. Who else came in there besides that, Helen D? I don't know why they working double duty over here. Okay, she blocked. Thank you, FMC. I blocked her because we don't
And
need that
then
negativity over there.
no. And then can you believe even over on Twitch, trolls came over there messing with no.
Girl, what they do, girl?
They came over there with their same old foolishness. But no, it's just she was like, see how ignorant they are? Look at them. I can't go nowhere. They just want to follow me around. Okay.
Yeah, they live and breathe her, right?
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I'm
But
so glad to know that somebody was on there, and that could tell me what happened. I didn't even know she had already came on.
oh yeah, it was good. She had a nice live. A nice live. And she had I forgot how many people, but she had quite a bit of them. Yeah, quite a bit of people came over, and how you did, I was like, Lord, I'm like you, I ain't computer savvy, but I was like, Lord, how I'm gonna do it? But it shows you, I hit follow, and then it said, well, sign up to Twitch. It's like you had to go through
Did you have
the
to pay
Google.
any money for Twitch?
No, no, no.
So
You don't
how did you find Nosy on Twitch? Did it just come up automatically or what? If you click on
What happened is that I told you I was scrolling through YouTube. I had
oh,
it had someone had posted go check out Nosy's what Nosy had to say. And so when I checked it out and she said that she was gonna be on Twitch, so I pressed the link thing, and that's how I went to Twitch. And I started looking and I said
Hey, you guys. I'm sorry to
and I
interrupt.
said she was
hey
already
Samaya,
on.
what's up? What's up?
Hey
Now, you know I
Samaya.
usually don't do this.
Samaya,
What?
did you catch Nosy on Twitch? Because I don't even know what Twitch is. Do you?
No, but I heard that she's on there. Twitch, from what I understand, was for like people who play like live video games and stuff. But
Okay.
I, I guess they have people on there now. I don't
Yeah, they
know.
have people that's on there that's live. They have live what you call 'em. They have all kinds of things on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I really
But
didn't really hear about it
it's actually
until
alive like
this.
huh?
I said, I really didn't hear about it until this.
Yeah, they actually have like actually it was clearer than YouTube. It's much clearer.
So I
Yeah.
just popped in because
But
I
what
heard
do
my
you
name
think about
mentioned.
what do you think about all this, Samaya? What is your take on all of this hoopla? It's just really kind of hard being in the middle of YouTube in this situation.
Yeah.
I am glad that she has a platform that she's on, a Willa couple, and um and that she's okay. Because I was like, I thought something happened to her, but I'm glad she's okay. But what do you think about all this craziness? Because it's like everybody's world is turned upside down by right now.
First of all, I want to say thank you, Ruby Girl, for confirming that I'm not a troll. Um,
I didn't
Definitely.
know. I
it's
didn't know.
been
I
a
was like, I thought
crazy
she was funny.
evening. No, it's been a crazy evening. Here's the thing. I said this couple days ago, Stacy, that
Uh-huh.
it's supposed to be a safe haven here on YouTube. It's supposed to be for fun, right?
Yes.
Here's the thing. I feel like everyone needs to kind of calm down. I believe that everyone has people who they like, have people who they love, people who they are really loyal to. However, this is fun and games.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Exactly.
what you cannot say here, there are other outlets for you to say. Now, Frechette just said that. Oh yeah, I know that's Samaya. She's something else. Now I'm not gonna get into it with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth. However, it's my right to say whatever I want to say.
Oh, I
And
have
for
no problem
anyone,
with that.
wait, now, for anyone who saw me earlier as a mod on Sunny's show, I tried to stay as level and as even kilter as possible and as fair as possible. What you or anyone else is not going to do is run my name through these
Did you
YouTube
want to get my?
streets.
I was about to put you as a mom, but I didn't remember if we had talked about this, Samaya. I think we did though. Um,
You did, but that's okay. I'm still here to support
yeah,
anything,
but
anytime I can.
I'm still gonna add you, but I was like, well, let me verify with her. But I think we had talked about you.
Yeah.
Like, if you need a mod, you, I'm here if you need it. And so I appreciate that. But no, Tamaya is not a mod. Samaya
There
is
were a couple
my
people,
she's one of
you
my
know.
day one subbies, and she's been here. She is a registered nurse like I am, and so we have a lot in common. And so we talk even on DMs, like privately, that people don't know about, that we just talk about life, nursing, and stuff like that. I
Yeah,
I,
I'm not your
I
girl
did see you
Blaine.
on,
I ain't Danny. I ain't none of them.
I did see you on Sunny's thing as a mom, and I'm happy for anybody. I don't want to be, oh, you got to be my mom. I'm not that kind of person. But no, Samaya is not a troll. She's a very loyal subscriber and viewer to all of us. And so I
Whenever I
don't
got the
know where
time, I
where
like
that
to spend it
even
with
comes
y'all.
from. And I'm glad you came on here, because I guess if it wasn't for this, she wouldn't even came up here, because Samaya is not that person. She's not that person that's just gonna come up and say nothing unless somebody say something to her.
Yeah, and there's been a couple people. It wasn't just you, but at the same time, it's time to shut it down.
But
All of
listen,
this is America. It's America. If you don't like what I gotta say, or Maria or anybody else has to say, then just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah. As for
what,
Maria,
what's the
other
Maya?
generations and stuff,
What's the
other
Maya?
than
Please
that,
forgive me because I
go
was
ahead,
trying to
friendship. We listening.
I wasn't trying
I'm
to
listening.
disrespect. I was laughing at the things you were saying though. I said that's the Maya is something else. I was really talking about Maria being a troll, and I was like, but that's the Maya is something else because I was reading your comment, you
It
know.
didn't appear like
To,
that, but I will apologize if I was wrong.
but I'm so sorry. I don't mean to offend you because look,
It's
I'm
all
just a
right.
down to earth old country Mississippi girl, honey, and
I
I'm
love
just down
Mississippi.
to
I got
earth.
folks in Forest.
Oh, do you? I'm just
Hmm.
Indianola, home of BB King.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
I just and it's don't take offense. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt nobody, but I was looking at them real and I was laughing actually at your stuff. If you really paid attention, I said, "Oh, that Maria is a troll." I said, "And that's the Maya." I
I
started laughing. It's
I
something
had to read
else
a couple of messages when she
because I
started
was
talking
reading
about
your
racism.
comments and it was laughing. But you know what? Everybody do need to calm down.
Everybody needs
But
to calm down,
but
seriously.
I'm gonna tell you this. I am. It's a lot of people.
I did read a couple of messages and uh on Maria, and I was like, well, what's the issue? Because I never known this person to have an issue before. But when she talk about racism, then I was like, okay, well, we don't want that on
Her
here.
No,
whole idea
yeah,
was that, everyone from that show, it's like a group
It
think
was this
thing.
person, Alf MC, that had actually said it, but I had to go through and read it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
But a lot of people is passionate about what's going on with Nosy and whatever. But I feel like
you know,
we
it's
all
so
need to
much.
be
To,
respectful to each other.
yeah, but
there
you know
was
what?
another couple people who was trying to run me in the dirt over here, and I'm like, wait a minute, calm down, stop being a stan, and just have fun with this. This is what this is for. It's for fun.
But
But
Okay.
listen, let me
I
tell
think
you,
it's
somebody.
beautiful that
You
y'all
all know
both
what? You all know what? Let me tell you something. YouTube used to be for fun.
I think it's beautiful that both of y'all can come on and like say, "Oh, look, you offended me. Oh, I'm sorry if I offended you," and then y'all can come on and together and compromise. I think that's a beautiful thing, especially with our people. So,
Exactly.
um, but
So
Samaya
if I took
is
that
not.
wrong, if I took
Samaya
that
do
wrong
not
for
come.
shit, I'm
Maya do
sorry.
not come on here and say shit, okay? She basically watched the chat. She put her comments in. She's very supportive, and she don't come on this. She don't come on this damn platform. And if she come on there, you better fucking
It's
watch
serious.
because she coming for a fucking reason.
Now I'm
Let me
kind of
tell
happy
y'all.
them other two ain't here because I was gonna probably get your whole show striked tonight,
Oh my
struck or
lord!
whatever.
No,
Hmm.
listen,
Oh yeah, it was
listen.
pretty deep in the chat, and I'm like, do you want to have a Xanax? But
Oh
whatever.
Lord, I, I
But
saw
it
that
is what it
Xanax
is.
comment. But listen, let me tell you. Listen, this is my first time ever being, you know, coming up on camera.
I've never had.
Or coming to anybody's live or anybody's chat. I now text back and forth or whatever, but what really brought me up is that Maria person, really, because I'm like, this person is crazy. This is a troll. But I was laughing at your stuff, though, Samaya. That's why actually, when I was talking, I said,
You look
and
like
this
she's
Samaya is
smoking
a
pills,
trip.
and I'm like, oh
Because I was
Lord.
laughing at the things you were saying, too. But let me
And
tell
in all
you,
actuality, I am a little kooky. So if everybody doesn't understand my
But I
humor,
mean, she
I
is
understand.
good as gold. She do not come up here. Somebody has never been on this platform, but
It's
if
my
she
first
come
time
up,
ever on anybody's show.
and listen, this
I'm
my
gonna
first
Google her
time, too,
name and
Samaya.
see what the issue is. So I'm glad you come up. I'm glad y'all resolved the issue.
Oh
And
no, I don't want to hurt. Listen, let me tell you, I don't, I'm not that type of person. They're going to hurt anybody. I am like I said, I'm sorry for
No, you're
you
good.
feeling
It's
the other
fine.
way, but no, I'm not. I am not. I'm the coolest person. Now I'm hood now if you make me, but it take a lot to make me hood. But
Well, see, the sad
what
thing
I want
about
to
me,
say
it
is
don't it
that
don't take much.
yeah, but what I want to say is that it ain't so much, and we have to really pay attention. I was the older lady that was talking earlier. I see her
Mm,
point, and we have to pay very attention. You got to pay attention to what just happened to Nosy because if it happened to her, now I know she was raw and whatever, but that was her way. That was her personality. Everybody have
right.
their own way. But and I cringed at a lot of things. Like I said, sometimes I'd be cringing like, oh my God, really knows. But and I didn't agree with everything. But she was funny. But we need to pay attention to this. If they can really strike her, I mean, take her down, what would they do to the rest of us? So our First
And that's
Amendment,
the bigger issue. That's the bigger
yeah,
issue right there.
hmm,
Because as
yeah,
you know, as of late, and I'm sorry for interrupting, but here's the thing: as of late, it's been something like every week, and it's only been with African American content creators,
it have,
which
it have
you know
somebody, and
it
you know
strikes
what?
me as odd.
I noticed that, and you know why? Because they don't want us to have that voice, and that voice is getting stronger. And just pay attention, because it's people just waking up. Look at Bunny Blue, woke
Well,
up and her
I'm
channel
glad
was down.
I'm glad
Auntie
y'all
Arian,
resolved
her
your
channel was
issue.
down.
Let me
Hmm.
give Sparkle Alley. I want to give her the floor right now. You know,
Okay,
Hello,
because
ladies. Hello, Miss
I
Samaya.
appreciate
Hello,
it.
the
Sparkle,
Hey
your
there,
name
Lifetime.
Sparkle.
was mentioned. I can't remember, but it was mentioned earlier. I can't remember what it was.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
come on. What was mentioned?
Your name or something. I don't
Okay.
remember what it
What
was.
what what we talking about? What I hope it was good things.
Of course, somebody did say something, but I don't even remember what it was.
So I was
Don't remind me, but somebody did mention your name. I just don't know
yeah.
remember what it was about. Do you, Samaya?
I
Samaya
mean,
was in
I
the chat
do.
when I was with
Yes, I
Sunny.
was.
Yeah.
So
So she
there were
look,
people.
she was there to
Look,
witness it all.
I
Give it to
saw it
us,
all.
Samaya. Give it to us.
I mean, I could go there, but I'm gonna
Miss
try
Samaya,
to
what
do
do you
that as
think?
respectfully as possible. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to handle this as
Yeah.
respectfully as possible. There were a few people in the other chat who are also here right now in this moment who had a
Mm-hmm.
whole lot to say about the things that Sparkle had to say over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
What
was.
they have to say over here contradicts what she did and how she behaved over there. They are alluding that she was
Yeah.
happy that all of this was going down with Nosy, and I
Yeah.
beg to differ.
I
She
remember
wasn't.
because
And I
I had
wasn't.
to get
Thank
on
you.
a
Thank you, Miss
couple of them.
Samaya. Yeah, because they
I
trying
mean,
to put a
it's the
I
dialogue
truth.
forgot
behind me.
I forgot that fast, but I had to get on because I like say it and then I'm out of it. But
Mm-hmm.
basically, I had to get on there a couple of them and say, "Look, I don't. I know her title might have said, "Hey, remember when you
Mm-hmm.
bullied me?" But she was not given that energy. She
Exactly.
basically said she was not going to tear her down.
Exactly.
And
Thank you.
so, if you didn't click on the video
You
and
wouldn't
listen
have
to the
known.
video, then you need to go back and do that. And then
Thank you.
I kind of left it at that.
Yes. And then when I went over to Sunny's channel, I kept that same energy. Nobody tore her down.
Yeah,
First of all, Sunny wasn't going to allow that to happen anyway.
yeah,
Okay. So let's first that by
yeah.
anybody
So
saying that
when I saw you, I was like, there was something said, but then this went off with Frenchette and Samaya, and so we were dealing with that. But
Mhm.
I do remember telling people, some people, couple of people, because people had also said that you was over there, but you wasn't saying that. I'm like, well, when I looked at her, yes, her title do says no show
Mhm.
channel was taken down. Do
Mhm.
you remember when you um bullied me? But
Mhm.
her message was different. So I think people just saw your message
Yeah.
and click on the video.
In her life, you know how this goes with me, with the clickbait title. So you know how you know this ain't our first rodeo with me and people basically
Yeah.
misunderstanding me. But we know how, as content creators, we know how this goes. You
Yeah.
know, you are not so much of a clickbait title type of person. However, that's just kind of the name of my
Yeah,
you know.
no. And so, when I was all about the tea, it kind of was a clickbait thing.
Uh-huh.
But I ain't talking about all about tea no more. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
whole different situation. But sometimes I won't put, like, we had some good discussions yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
we have discussions today, but I won't put like it. I will put morning chat, or I'll put like
Right.
Chronicles, because I don't want to be clickbait. I
Mm-hmm.
want to like be under the radar. I want to
Right.
have those discussions. I don't want
Exactly.
people just coming in like who saw, and then it's a mess
Mm-hmm.
that I can't even handle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I may have more, I may not, depending, on the time of the day. So um I,
I'm gonna say,
I under myself because I don't necessarily want all that attention.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
No, I understand. I understand. Um, like I said, I was once in Nosy Ho's shoes, so that's why
Yeah.
if anybody listened to it, I didn't say not one derogatory thing about her because I empathize, not just sympathize. I empathize with her as being a content creator in some hot water. As Hood Life Chronicles saw, I was in some hot
Yeah.
water with getting my channel
Yeah.
almost taken down. So
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
I know how that
I'm
shit
thinking
feels for
about
everybody.
improving myself now that Jay went and hers.
Hmm.
But my thing is, as for with Nosy, I'm not gonna
Hmm.
say I didn't agree with everything that she did. I don't think
Hmm.
anybody actually did.
Right.
But you have one thing that I talked about, and I didn't put it on her. I basically put it on my issues and what happened with me and John was
Hmm.
accountability. I had to
Oh
take
yeah.
accountability for what I did, and
Right.
me not getting his permission, which I didn't know I needed to. Me
Hmm.
not getting his permission to use his images on my video.
Right.
And the images that I did use, he was crying and upset, and I probably should have got. I know I should have gotten his now. I
Hmm.
should have gotten his permission before I put his video on my channel. And
Hmm.
so I take accountability of that and I'm willing to wait. But I'm also thinking, well, maybe if so I really don't know what I want to do. Cause to me, waiting 3 months, it ain't gonna hurt me.
Right.
But what is it? So, but if I had two or three, yeah, I would probably appeal them all, and I
Hmm.
wouldn't care about him having my address or the other. But it's also about enabling too, because I saw a lot of enabling, and I've said this on a couple of my night chats, and that's why I don't put it in the click title because I don't want to bring attention to it. But
Right.
my subscribers and my viewers know I've talked a lot about certain things as far as this situation, but not targeting her. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
A lot of accountability is number one, and
Exactly.
enabling is number two. And there was a lot of enabling with other content creators, but and they basically use her to do all the dirt. And
Right.
now
I
that she's
spoke about
out,
that.
nobody's had her to come on there and at least make an announcement or even said anything as far as where her subscribers should go to. And that kind of like really bothers me. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's why I found that off of Hood Life. I found where to go by, I don't forget what content creator put it up there, but they made, you know how they make a little post and you can click, thumbs up and make a comment.
Well, I knew what to go because
Um,
I kept on until I found it, and then I shared it with everybody else basically within like an
So
hour, a few minutes when she posted her video.
I
So,
yeah.
mean,
but
with
before
Was that
that,
was
nobody
that
knew nothing all day. Nobody knew nothing until 6 o'clock today.
so
so I
that
mean, what
was
are
that your post? Was that your post that I clicked on? That
It
I
could
thumbs
it
up?
wasn't my post, but I've shared it with other content creators, so they could have posted it too.
Because I was
so
saying I know
her life? What
Um,
I mean, as far as everything that went on, because as you see, it's a lot of people who have a lot to say about
yeah.
the entire situation. I know that you're very fair, and I think that you do a great job of seeing all sides. I mean, but what are just your thoughts about this?
Well, I kind of didn't want to say too much about it
Okay.
because,
Hmm.
my we share a lot of subscribers.
Right.
Some of her mermaids are my subscribers, and I don't
Absolutely.
want to
Okay.
offend nobody. And so, but I do. I've been watching her for a long time. I've been watching her
Hmm.
actually since October, and I
Right.
didn't agree with a lot of stuff. I mean, on other channels that I've had, she has
Hmm.
blocked me. You know what I'm saying? So I knew about
Yeah.
the game and all that. I've even done videos as far as the cartoon when I was doing cartoons on her. I've deleted them since, and they weren't bad videos. It just said how she was. She
Right.
called your mama, bitch, motherfucker, hoe. I mean, and so it is what it is. She is who she is. I am who I am, and that's just the
Right.
way it is. I don't
And
agree with everything there, but I watched her. I've been watching her since October, so I got a love for her. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And so I can't say that I don't care about her and I don't care
Hmm.
about her feelings, but I know some of this stuff she brought upon herself.
Right.
That's how.
And Sunny and I and Samaya was in the chat, so I'm glad she's here because she saw the whole thing. Like I said, I didn't degrade her at all. Even in my video, I just didn't feel like it was right. That would not make me feel bigger or
And
better.
that made you, that really made you feel bigger. The title was a little misleading, but
Right.
once you listen to you, you made it very apparent. So when people was coming in my chat with that, I was like, no,
No,
her,
yeah.
her title do say this, but that's not her message. You need
Yeah.
to go back and listen to the message. So when you came up, I'm like, wait a minute, let me get her, because they didn't say her name a few times in here.
Yeah.
And then when she started talking, I was like, okay, that's what it was. It
Yeah.
was because of this.
And Hood Life, by now you know how I operate on these streets. I
Yeah,
know
so I
that.
was like, there's friend Sparker Alley's talking about her right now. Like, okay, let me see what she did today.
And Hood Life, Sunny is not gonna let that go down. Come on now, that's
No,
almost
no,
like
Sonny's not gonna
insulting
let.
her.
Sonny's not. I didn't even know you was on Sunny channel until they
Yeah.
start talking in my chat. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if I knew Sunny was live, I would have went and done it. But
Right.
I even posted to Sunny and everybody else. As soon as I found out what happened to Nosy,
Yeah. And she said that.
I posted to her so everybody could be aware and know if you want to talk about it, talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I didn't even know she was going on. I didn't even know y'all was going on.
So
But when they
Debonair
started
even
talking
came
shit
on.
on you, and I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, her
No.
title said one thing, but her message was something else. So I'm
Exactly.
glad she's here.
And even so Debonair came up there and I think we had a really healthy conversation. Him and Q came up. Marcella came up. And I think that just all the
See,
way around.
that's what I was worried about, because a lot of people was in his chat right away, and I don't know if they was just waiting for, because waiting for, I guess, Nosy to make her announcement. But basically, more So Debonair Maud, Miss, I think it was Miss Drea or Andrea. It doesn't matter who it is, but basically it says don't flood his chat. He don't know what happened to Nosy. And so, I didn't hear from, I didn't see nothing from Marcella. I didn't hear something from nobody else. And so, if they come up, I'm glad. But I mean,
He was very respectful and he still held his own because he has a lot of compassion and empathy. So but at the same time, I think what the message was across is that you can't fight everybody's battles, but he is here to show her support and love. And
yeah,
that was just basically what it is. Like he said it, I'm gonna love her through all of this, and it's
yeah,
unconditionally. And that's just point blank period. And
yeah,
me, I'm gonna stick with, I respect that. I respect
yeah,
that about you. And I have no ill will. I was just basically saying, for the voices who really are not able to articulate themselves with compassion and just
yeah,
understanding, I wanted to be that voice to basically use my testimony and to be like, you know what, but she has also offended some people as well and triggered some
yeah.
people. And even though it's coming out very ugly right now in these streets, in which I don't agree upon,
I don't like it.
It's almost like somebody needs to also say, look, this girl has done some good, but this girl has also done some damage as well.
Exactly. And I think a lot of the issue, like when her channel first got down, is almost like, but the thing about it, no matter what you would have said, I don't feel like she would have been, not me or maybe other subscribers, I don't think she would have been open to take constructive criticism, because she's that block. If you don't agree with me, block. You know what I mean? But I wish it was different, because maybe they could have changed.
And like So Debonair said, he says some people just haven't reached that level yet. So you got to give people grace and space. But I would have loved to have a opportunity, just like how me and you converse, me and Sunny converse. Like we may have had a difference of opinion, but we were able to articulate ourselves without disrespecting one another. And I think if she used a lot more discernment with even basically, because honestly, I do think she was kind of set up with that story. And ironically enough,
she was too. I really do.
We said that. We acknowledged that. Like she should have used a little bit more discernment, because that girl played her. She basically played on her emotion with trigger words.
She was about the victim.
Yes.
And the girl took off on that. which
Exactly.
didn't have nothing to do with her, but it kind of makes it look like she was a part of the
Mm-hmm.
15,000 GoFundMe. But Nosy didn't need to do a 15,000 GoFundMe. Nosy made 18, $19,000 just last month, just
Mm-hmm.
on her, just getting the memberships and stuff
Mm-hmm.
along with what she was doing on YouTube. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not like she needed to do no $15,000 GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't think that came from her, but it's kind of making it look like she was a part of what the girl did, but she
Mm-hmm.
really wasn't. You know?
But and this is where I was just kind of like challenging the situation to a certain extent. It was kind of like when she started speaking to the police officer. I understand that she was, she was in her feelings and she may have been very passionate. However, I think the way she went about that situation wasn't the best, and it wasn't handled in a way that was beneficial for her.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I feel like that. I think that conversation with the police officer and all everybody calling in is the reason why
Yeah.
that happened, actually. And so, yes, Monica probably has something to do with it because of the fact that she did struck her channel. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but let's not forget, let's not forget John Yang said he was going to go after her too.
Yeah,
There's a lot of like variables of people that she's probably rubbed
Hmm.
the wrong way, and these people
yeah,
are after her. So with everybody coming after her at one time, because again,
yeah,
she's fighting cases, you don't know which angle, whether it came from this situation,
yeah.
that situation. She don't know where it's coming from, or
And
it could just be a whole. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Is this Levon?
yes, it is.
Okay. Hello, Levon. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, girl. No, I didn't mean
Well, welcome.
to.
I haven't had you on this channel, but welcome to the hood.
Uh, I'm sorry. What?
I said I haven't had you on this channel before, but welcome to the hood.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. And I just wanted to reply about this person that has been reporting and attacking a lot of people, and that includes me.
Mhm.
I'm not a YouTuber that has a bunch of videos. I am basically kind of a subscriber,
Mhm.
but my name has been brought up not once, not twice, not three times, but at least five times.
Hmm.
And I've asked for my name not to be brought up, but unfortunately, it keeps coming up. This woman keeps mentioning my name, and I honestly don't know why. You know,
What woman are you talking about? Because I don't
He's
think
speaking
your
about
name.
Nosy.
Who?
Nosy.
yeah.
Oh,
He
okay,
just doesn't want to,
okay. Because I hadn't heard your name. I mean, before you showed up, so
Oh my
no,
god,
kept mentioning
really?
your name.
You heard my name before I showed
No,
up?
her life be hearing about everything.
Oh
She
my
No,
be
god,
getting
I hadn't
my
heard
everything.
name is
your name
everywhere.
until you showed up. I hadn't heard of you. This is new to me. This is
Hmm.
new info for me.
Hmm.
Oh
I don't
no.
watch
I
Nosy
mean,
like that, honey. I don't watch Nosy like that.
Levon, were you a subscriber of hers and a mermaid that basically got kicked out the camp? Like, what is your affiliation, or how did you guys even, you know, cross paths for her to mention you?
Honestly, I have no idea why
Yeah.
she's so angry at me. What she said, I was a part of Sherelle's world. Uh,
Okay.
am I allowed to say other name, other
Yeah, sure, sure,
okay.
of course.
Okay, so yeah, I was a subscriber from Sherelle Perry, um, all those people. All of a sudden, she started saying that I was related to Monica. Uh,
Mm,
that's what she said on her on her channel. She said it several times, and I'm sorry, but I have to defend myself
mhm,
because the thing is, like, when someone talks about you, what do? I have to defend myself. And
mhm,
this woman has said a few times, that I am related to Monica. That is not true.
Yeah,
I'm
that's one of the questions that's been asked. Are you related to Monica's husband?
No. My God, no. No. A
I
That's
billion
mean, this
true.
is
times
this is in the
no.
chat, and I'm like, well, dang.
A billion times no. How do you prove that you're not related to somebody who you don't even know
Right.
who the hell they are?
Mm-hmm.
So she said it's what, Monica, Kenya, Purid, Harrison, all these random names. What does what does this have to do with me? My name was used from her. She said my name several times. Unfortunately, my old job was called, and that's why I'm upset about it, and that's why I feel like I need to talk because she was wrong. I mean, my old Brooklyn address, because I used to live in New York, my old address was doxed. My old address was doxed. My old job was doxed.
Hold on, Levon. Can I interrupt? Hood Life, just for security purposes for your channel.
Mhm.
Like when somebody's coming up for their testimony, just have them say allegedly, so it doesn't look like you are basically condoning it. So
Right.
it's just insurance for her
Okay, and
channel.
that, yeah, please say that. But I do have it on my disclosure
Oh,
part.
okay,
It says
okay.
everything's allegedly and for entertainment purposes.
Oh, there you go, there you go. Okay, sorry.
Allegedly, this is what happened to me.
Mhm.
Allegedly, this random person said my name, said my address, said my job. Um, my old job was contacted. I don't know what to say besides like this is what happened to me, and I'm very annoyed that this is what happened. I contacted this woman several times, and I said, "Please stop saying my name. Do you have any proof? Do you have any receipts? Anything?" She is not. She continued to just say, "Oh, Levon Gittens is related to Monica, uh, all about to see destroy his life, call his job." She literally said that on live. Cry N word, cry.
Mm,
That's what she said about me. Cry N word, cry. We can call your job.
wow.
What do I say about that? I don't want to go against anybody who is supporting her, but the
Mhm,
honest truth is this woman is attacking people who are innocent, and it's not
mhm.
fair. And I have the right to defend myself.
Right.
I have the right to say that I am not related to Monica. What proof do you have? Please stop saying that I'm related to her. And she won't. How do you prove that you're not related to somebody who you don't even know what their real name is? Kenny Harrison, Kenny Period, can come on. I don't know how to prove that I'm not related to an imaginary woman.
Mhm,
So I don't know really why Nosy a lot think you're kin to Monica. I don't even watch Monica in order to even know
Mhm.
any of this. I don't even know that people are saying that you're even kin to Monica.
mhm.
Um,
It's not people. It's just her. She's saying it, and I want to.
so
And
you just want to let everybody know that you are not kin to Monica
Yeah, there
or
you go.
mhm,
have any
yeah,
affiliation with All About the Tea.
yeah.
I don't know that bitch. I don't know her. We're
Did you
not
ever watch
friends.
the
I don't know
show? Have you ever called
that
in?
random ass woman. Come
They're
on.
saying that you called in. Have you ever called in to All About the Tea?
Oh, of course. Yes, I did. I called into All About to See several times. I've called into her channel. I've called into Sherelle's channel. I've called into Perry's channel. I've called into several channels. I've called into a lot of channels. Um, the second that I knew what happened with, am I allowed to say people's names?
Yeah, yeah. I
They
won't know.
said already.
Well,
You can say allegedly just to protect, you know,
right.
Mhm.
the channel, but I don't even know who you're talking about, really.
No, okay, so I definitely called in to All About the Tea all the time. I called into Perry's channel. I called into Sherelle's channel. I called into a lot of people's channel. Um, that doesn't mean I'm related to them. And
Why are you worried about Nosy though? If you didn't call in to Sherelle and Perry, they some big wigs, and Monica was a big wig. I don't know what the fuck what is her status on subscribers now, but she's still well respected in this community. So why are you worried about Nosy
uh
Alive? That's what I want to know.
I'll
Well,
tell you, and the reason why I'm not worried about Noise of Her Live, I'm worried about my name.
mm.
This woman has said my name 4 or 5 times, and I contacted her and asked her to please stop saying my name, and she has continued to say my name. I do not know Monica. I'm not related to Monica. I don't know why Nosy Ho keeps saying that I am. I'm not. I mean,
Well, she seemed like Nosy Alive seemed like she got some bigger fish to fry than you.
Right.
So I wouldn't I
well,
wouldn't
then why does she
worry
keep
about
making?
it, to be honest with you.
So if I can speak for you right quick, Levon, what it sounds
Yes,
like is
please.
you want to be able to like roam through these YouTube streets using your name and not having something that is not true attached to your thumbnail, I mean whatever, your handle and your name.
My
You
name.
just want to clear the air of that you have no correlations or relationships to, towards all about the tea. Is that what it is?
That's exactly what it is. I'm not related to that random woman. I don't know who she is, but uh my I've been contacted several times. My job has been my old job, not my current job, but my old job has been contacted about this drama. And I don't feel like it's fair. I don't really like that my name keeps coming up. And the only thing I can do is defend my name. I don't know any of these people, to be
Well,
honest.
honey, you good in the hood. I'm not affiliated with No Live. I'm not. I can't even tell you she's my friend. I could say we associates and probably it. I I got my own issues with her, my own opinions about her. But at this time, I'm not gonna bash her for that.
And
So
here's the thing, Hood Life, because
you ain't gotta worry about shit on this channel because I can give a fuck.
but here's the thing, it's
So
like if you have a difference of opinion, why do people take that as you're bashing? Because I haven't heard you bash her. I don't think that I bashed her. And Levon is just
I,
basically stating, why do
I
people
don't.
think
I don't. I've never bashed her. Now I do have a
right?
difference, but I
I
don't
haven't
bash.
said
I don't
anything
agree
bad
with
about
everything
her.
she say. But I have seen a difference in her since October, as far as when she gave the panelists of time on her channel. Because before that, she didn't do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a softer side of her.
Right.
But am I 100% sold on those whole life? Hell the fuck no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But she's a black woman. I'm not gonna tear her down.
Mm-hmm.
And especially at this moment when she's already down. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm really sad. It's unfortunate. I'm sorry that it happened to you, Lavon, but I am not
Yeah,
affiliated with her.
thank
And
you.
you're welcome on this channel. And
Um,
I just don't want to keep going on about something that, you know, I'm not affiliated with and don't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
no, I didn't think that you were. I wasn't trying to say that you were affiliated with it. I'm sorry if that is like the what you thought.
No, it's just that I don't know. I can't explain that though. I can't answer that. I can't explain it. And I'm not even gonna try to. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
no.
you're
This is not.
welcome in the hood. You're welcome on the channel.
Thank you.
But as far as with Monica and all about this, I'm telling you, I don't hate Monica. I did talk a lot about with the
Mhm.
panelists as far as her, but I have a lot of respect for Monica. And
Mhm.
as far as in the community and what as far as YouTube community and her what she does. But yeah, I got issues with her, but I don't hate her. I don't hate Ozio Live either. But I'm not affiliated with either one of those ladies. So
Mhm.
Same.
And it's
I
okay not to pick a side. It's just okay to just have casual
yeah,
conversation without trying to kick somebody while they're down. And I think that you've done a great job at doing that, Hood Life. I watch from afar, but I don't see you trying to like hurt anybody. You're just basically having adult conversation. And I
yeah.
think,
And if it goes on, I won't talk about it. Like
yeah,
I talked about on Monica a little bit too much, but but basically there was a lot of people so hurt and pain. I was giving them
right.
ear basically, and eventually they got off of her. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But it
Exactly.
took 7 weeks. And so even with this with Nosy Whole Live, I'm doing the same thing. I
Hmm.
I'm giving people an ear. I'm giving them a platform to talk, get your feelings out.
Right.
You're not going to be judged based on how you feel either way, whether you for or not. I'm
hmm
not going to bash her. I'm not going to do that.
Hmm.
But this is a very traumatic incident that's happened, just
Right.
like what happened with the panelists. And so, as a health professional, I see that and I know it.
Hmm.
Now, I can't say, okay, this is how we need to do this. I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a doctor. And I don't want you to look at me that way. You know what I mean? But I understand we got to get this out. I have
Hmm.
a platform that's giving you a voice. And even though I feel like a lot of people can have a platform, they don't. They come on
Hmm.
here, they talk more on here with
Yeah.
each other than they talk to me. I'm telling y'all. And I'm okay with that.
And
Because,
and here's my thing in life, because I feel like if you do hold her accountable for some of the things that she has done, I feel like people feel like you're bashing her. And it's like, no, as much as she done a lot of fair things and helpful things to people, she's also done some things to trigger. Like I've seen a whole bunch of Jamaican women that has just came
yeah,
out the
Okay.
fire, but you
exactly.
disrespected their entire culture, just like Shikari did. The track star who was basically liking stuff on Twitter, and all the Jamaicans popped out, all the West Indian women popped out.
Yeah,
It's just kind of like you have to understand that the things that you are saying about people, that has a lasting effect on them. And
yeah,
people are sensitive about their ish too. So just because
exactly.
if
And
they
so when
come
I
out and
say
defend
accountable,
themselves,
so when
go
I
ahead.
talk about accountability, and I've said that and still said it, I'm talking about me and my issues that I had with YouTube and I
Hmm.
had with JY.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
I'm
now,
sorry.
if
Okay,
you
what?
want to relate it to that, you can. I think
Yeah.
accountability is a big issue. And now, like I said, I'll say I think a big issue is accountability.
Right.
All I can speak is for what I have went through.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
she wants to gather that and say, okay, maybe I need to be accountable, that's her.
Yeah. And
I'm
we
Mhm.
not
haven't seen
pointing
that
no
from her
fingers
as
to
of
her
yet.
because I got four more pointing at me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we really haven't seen that. We haven't heard her take, just like when you got the whole situation with JY, you was like, you know what, child, shoot, I did what I did, I learned from it, and I was wrong according
Yeah,
to YouTube guidelines, and I got to move on because he's not gonna have my information.
I'm
But
a
I don't
random.
think we've heard that from her as of yet. If anything,
Mhm.
it's just like now she has people who are defending her, rightfully so, because they support her. But I don't feel like they're actually realizing the effects of how she's triggered other people. And
yeah,
she
we
has,
do.
she truly
I'm
has.
a random
We do appreciate you, Lavon,
subscriber.
for coming on and telling your side. I just want you to know that I
Yeah.
judge you for you. You know what I
Mhm,
mean?
Please
You've
do.
been nothing
Thank
but
you.
respectful to me
mhm,
as the host on this channel since you came on my
Oh,
platform.
absolutely.
And so I want you to judge me for me, not because of
mhm.
her. Even though I'm like, okay, go on this side if you want to talk to her,
No, girl, I never did.
you know.
Never did.
But I appreciate you coming on and telling your side. I really do. Because I
But
didn't even know your name until you came up.
I do have to say, well, thank you. I mean, the reason why I have to come on and say my name is because she has been saying my name a few times,
Yeah.
not once, not twice, not three times, but at least five times at this point. So I do have the right to
Mhm,
defend myself.
mhm,
I
Yeah.
what else can I do but defend myself? She keeps saying my name. I don't know her. But she has said my name several times. She tried to, I guess, degrade me. And the reason why it hurts me is because I'm not going to talk about myself, but like I do have a personal business. I am an author. I'm a writer. I write books for gay people who need help, and for her to say my name, saying these things, it does hurt my business.
Yeah.
Saying
I can understand it, and I respect you as that because I'm bisexual, but I'm in a lesbian relationship, so I'm interested in this book that you got.
chicken. I wrote the book Chicken Caesar Salad for the Gay Soul. Look
Oh,
me up.
that sounds like a good
sounds
name.
good.
Vaughn Gittens,
Yeah.
Chicken Caesar Salad for the Gay Soul. And I'm not saying that to promote myself at all, because I don't want to promote. I don't want to promote myself off this drama. But the thing is, this woman has been saying my name and has been bringing me up about this drama, and I do not feel comfortable with it, because I write books for people who need help.
Oh yeah, I can see why you are defending your name.
I'm
Because I
annoyed.
can look it up. Yeah, you use your actual real name on your books, Levon Gittens. So
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
Sparkle, you are the most positive person on this platform right now. Give him some info. Give him a
Stop.
positive word. Give him
Thank
a
you.
positive word, Sparkle, so he can look past this and continue to move forward.
I would say with this whole entire situation, first of all, I can't empathize because I don't have a book. So I sympathize with you protecting your brand. And you are a brand, you are an entity, and you have to protect that at all costs. You work really hard. I'm looking at your book and I'm going to
There you
support
go. You see it on Amazon.
Yeah,
right?
I'm looking at it. It's actually a thing. It has a 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. And
Yes.
yeah, like
Can
you
y'all
are
put it in the
actually
chat?
legit.
Somebody put it in the chat.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
legit.
Thank you.
So this is not just somebody
I'm not
who is
lying.
just doing something to be messy. He's doing something to touch the masses. And if somebody is basically using his real government name to spread false narratives, that can be detrimental to your brand and everything that you built up from scratch. So I
Called me
totally
a liar.
sympathize with you, and I just hope that in the end you continue to stand up for yourself, because you already have to stand up for yourself for basically who you are as what God has blessed you to be. So continue to stand up for yourself and your brand. And no matter how much they may try to silence you, which I'm sure you can empathize with, you continue to roar and you continue to, show other people around the world that no matter how they try to knock you down or spread lies about you, you stand in your truth and you continue to walk in the light, no matter how much the dark tries to overcome. Because when you are in the dark, when those lights come on, everybody can see. So you continue to thrive and strive, and you continue to do what you do.
Sparkle, can you share it on your community?
His the Amazon, I can send it to you to your chat. I mean,
Yeah,
to
just
your
send it to me,
IG.
and then I'll share it on my
Yeah, I'm gonna send the link because it's on Amazon. He's actually a real person. Like, this is not somebody who's just
Thank
like,
you.
oh my God,
I'm not lying.
no.
No. She tried to attack me.
Wow.
I don't know why. Like, she literally tried
Do
to
you have a
attack me.
YouTube too? Is this your YouTube, Levon Gittens? Is that your?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay,
That's
I
my real
got you.
name. That's my real name.
Hold if I sent it to you, it's in your chat. It's in your
Okay.
chat. I'm on IG. He's
Okay,
a real author. So yeah, I like
I'm gonna share your book, honey. I'm gonna share your book.
Erica
And I'm
Badu,
good.
like
Girl.
Erica Badu said, I'm sensitive about my shit, as you should be.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll send you some free books of mine. Just
Absolutely.
because I love sending free books. I have money. It's okay. I will send free books. It's not about that. But the thing is, when someone is saying this stuff about me, it does affect me. It does affect my real name, and it's unfortunate. I literally contacted her and said, "Can you please not say this about me? It's not right."
Mhm.
She blocked me. Um,
Mhm.
I contacted other creators.
Well, the blessing in disguise for you, and I know I hate to say that, is that she's no longer allowed on this platform.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and fortunately for
Exactly.
you.
Flourish.
Right.
Flourish, Lavon.
You know, at the end of the day, I mean, victory has won, period. And I know that's going to
Exactly.
ruffle some people's feathers, but again, like I said, I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. And Levon, you're no
Exactly.
longer a victim, you're a survivor as well, and you will continue
Thank you.
to thrive. So continue to write, continue to touch people, because reciprocity, what goes around comes around. So for you to be helping other people, you are going to be helped in the long run, and so forth on. That's just how that goes. Tuh.
Yes. Yes.
Flip
Hurts me.
bangs.
Take
It,
that opportunity. I mean, that's gone. You don't have to worry about that on this platform, YouTube. You definitely don't have to worry about it on my channel. Don't sound like you don't got to worry about on Sparkle channel too. So take that and
Thank
just
you.
thrive. You know what I mean? I'm glad you came on here because I wouldn't even know who you was if you hadn't.
I had to,
Mhm.
you know, because this woman has said my name not once, not twice, but like 5 times, and she won't stop saying my name. I don't know why. I don't know her,
Mhm.
and she's hurting. I guess what I'm trying to do, which is just really be my books. I
Mhm.
wrote stuff
Mhm.
for gay people. I wrote it because something affected me.
Mhm.
I don't want to say the wrong words, the S word,
Mhm.
but like I know people who have committed the S word
Mhm.
because of them not understanding or not really being okay with themselves being gay. So for Nosy or for this woman to be coming across saying Levon is out of his mind or I'm doing something wrong is definitely hurtful, and
Mhm.
it's hurtful to my brand.
But Levon, I will say, though you are very passionate as you should be, you all you have to do at this point is wish her well. Wish her well. Don't wish no ill will towards her. You have to rise above it. You have to continue to vibrate at a higher frequency, because when you go low, I mean, it's almost as if um you are you are now basically, I hate to say it like this, but you're rolling around in the dirt
Yeah,
as well. So you just
yeah.
like with her, when she attacked me, I couldn't say anything about her. I had to sit still and I had to be
She
quiet,
attacked you
because
too,
again,
really.
yeah, I had to sit still and be quiet. And now that I am speaking, I'm still not tearing a woman down, because we've all made mistakes, and though she is a hurt person, hurt people. So if
Yeah.
anything, I pray for for her healing. I really do, because that's just what it goes. That's the nature of the beast. There's, like I said on Sunday's channel, that little girl that's in her is a person that obviously projects a lot of what she gives out to the masses, and she's
Mhm.
using the gift of the gab that she's been blessed with, because again, like I said, you can't take away that she has an influence on people. She's not using it for the better purpose. Now, I don't want to
Right.
discredit her, because she was doing the right thing by standing up for that little girl. So
Yeah,
I'm not
she
going to sit here and
was.
say she's always done wrong, because she has not.
Yeah.
However, and the crazy thing is, while she was doing something right for someone, is when her channel got taken down, which I kind of think that's crazy. Like, how this woman was actually taking up for, a little girl. But
Um, I
any
think it's the devil. That's
Is
just how the
she?
devil is.
Yeah. Is
yeah,
she?
it's like they don't want her to basically walk doing the right thing. So you got to give a person the grace and space to grow, and just allow yourself to continue to vibrate higher, clear your name, and dust your feet. Dust your feet.
Yeah.
That's how it
I
goes.
have to clear my name. I have to. and the
Mhm.
reason why I have to is because she keeps saying it.
Mhm.
She said it on I don't know if I can say other people's channels.
Mhm.
But she said it on a few channels. Levon Gittens. Levon
Mhm.
Gittens is
Yeah, she said that you was kin to. I remember the Giddens now.
you
Now I
saw it. There you
remember.
go. Yeah,
You
you heard it.
said you was kin to cause you was on Sherelle World. She even told her
Yeah,
that, and she's like,
yeah,
"What?" Ah.
yeah.
Like, yeah, m- Kenya's husband people is kin to Giddens or something like that.
Oh my god. Oh, OMG. Like,
What?
okay,
But I
so
didn't know who you was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who you was and really didn't care because it really
No.
wasn't relevant to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being
so
real and
if it,
honest.
to be honest, if this woman is related to me, please prove it because I will go on and
Where
be like,
are you in
Auntie,
Texas? Are you in
what are
Texas?
you doing, Auntie? Like, what the hell? Like,
Well,
Mhm.
oh,
God, are you in Texas?
no, I'm not in Texas. I'm in Los Angeles.
Hey, I'm in SD. What's up?
I'm
Yes,
not
my
in Texas,
mama lives in Texas.
Look, no, I'm
but
in SD. What's up?
what I am upset about is this other nosy hoe has doxed my old address and has doxed uh, my old job, and that's what I'm upset about. You know, I don't live in New York
Have
anymore.
you ever lived in Texas?
In Texas, no, never in Texas.
Because I'm
Never
gonna
in
tell
Texas.
you, because I can look up that address too.
Look it up, girl.
I
Look
don't
up my
remember
name.
seeing your name at all. I'm just saying I don't remember
Look
seeing
up
no
my name.
I don't remember seeing no Giddens on that address. There was a lot of people on that address, but I don't remember seeing no Giddens on that
Girl,
address.
I am so okay with my name being out there. I use my name, Levon Gittens.
I think
Look
it
it
was
up.
Giddings,
Look it up.
Giddings, not Giddings, and that's what I don't think she understands.
Hello,
It
AT2.
wasn't
I'm sorry,
Giddens.
y'all.
Hey, AC2.
It wasn't
Um,
Giddens, Gittens. It was Giddings, Gid.
she keeps saying it's Giddings.
Yeah, I think she's
And
confused.
even
Well,
if
it's
it
not giving your
is,
real name, so
even if it is,
It's
my God,
not
if this woman is connected to me,
that
if she's
is
connected to
funny.
me,
That is
God honest
outrageous.
truth, I would have my books out there. I will be so famous if
Yeah, because
her
she
name
comes
was
on other
connected to
people's
me.
sites and she
Really.
gives them recognition. I think there's this boy chat or something. This little gay guy, he's boy chat, and he's
Yo. Oh, okay. See,
yeah.
whoa.
And so
You
Monica
saw that.
goes on that channel.
You
So
saw that.
surely if you was kin to her or whatever, she would have done. She was done something or something.
Girl, there was some random person on that channel, and they were like, "Oh, that's you, Levon." It wasn't me. I don't even have a license. I don't drive. I'm from New York. People from New York.
So he has to be clear he has to clear his name. He could get involved with illegal activities and face charges. That's true. I don't blame him on
Clear
that
my
shit.
name.
yeah.
I would love to clear my
Blame him
name
on that.
right now. How do I clear my name? How do I prove that I'm not related to somebody who I don't even know what their real name is?
I think you
Can
did a great job
Harrison
by
do
saying,
it?
look, I'm a real person. I'm an author. You can check me out. The receipts are in the pudding. Check me out on Amazon.
There you
And
go.
say,
You're
look,
right
I'm
too.
I'm serious about my brand, and I don't want to be attached to something that is creating false narratives behind my brand because I serve a bigger purpose than to be a part of some YouTube drama, you know. And I think that would be great. I mean, if you got to go across the lands, then you got to do what you got to do, you know, and don't let nobody silence you. I mean, you're
Wait,
actually doing a great job of doing it now. So could keep that same energy and try your best not to speak ill about her. Just, you know, set up shop. That's not me. I'm not related to her, and keep it going about your business. You don't have to go into the politics of what she's done and how she's done it. Just do what you got to do to protect yourself. Period. That's how it goes.
I'm trying to do that.
Hmm. You
I don't
doing it.
know how else but to come on here and say that I'm not related. I'm not related to
Hmm.
this woman. I am not related to Monica.
I believe you. I believe you.
A
I believe
billion
you. It seems like
percent.
everybody on in the chat believes you too. They said you're a
Hmm.
person. Uh, Me personally, I don't care if you
I
was related.
swear on my
If
life.
you was related to her, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're
Yeah.
respectful to me, you come in my room and you're respectful to my guests and to my subbies. I mean, she
Here's the
it
truth.
wasn't her, but I didn't have people that had her avatar come in here. I don't know if it's Monica or not, but I'm respectful to her. I don't curse her out and say, "Bitch, what the fuck you doing in here?" I don't.
Hmm.
I do have a
I
mouth, but I don't.
swear
Wally didn't
on
came
my
in here.
life.
I ain't disrespecting Wally. The only one I disrespect is Queen Tulsa, Oklahoma, because she comes in here disrespecting me. But other than that, if you was Kenta, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Thank you. I don't know what else to say. I swear on my life, on all my money, on everything that I own, I
Feel like eventually we need
am
to
not
get all this
related to
YouTube
Monica.
drama
Nope.
behind us. Like we can't keep going. Yeah, drama sells, whatever, but we can't just keep going on this negativity. So I may talk about something or somebody once or twice, and that's it. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
keep on doing it because then it destroys me, and I don't want
Hmm.
that.
It vexes your spirit. Then you become
Yes.
exactly what you're talking about. And that's why when people were saying, "Oh, Sparkle's saying so much negative stuff," like I'm like, no, no, I gotta protect mine. I gotta mind mine. I mind my spirit right now. I mind my soul, and my soul is seated exactly where it needs to be, in the right place, to give compassion, empathy, sympathy, and some understanding along with the truth. I can't protect you from what the truth is, from what everybody else sees. I can't act like I'm so asleep that I can't see what's going on in front of me. I have to be honest, and I have to speak it like it is. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, if people want to drag my name and say I was doing all this and that, you know what? That's your cross to carry, not mine. That's your cross. I don't got nothing to do with what you think about me. I want you to like me, but if you don't like me, it's okay because I like me and I'm standing
Yeah.
firm in that. And that's just what it is. That comes with growth, evolution, love, and that's just what it is.
Sparkle Ruby Girl said, "I'm gonna need Sparkle Alley to read me a bedtime story every night. Her voice is so cool and calm and collected, so soothing."
Oh, thank you. Girl, don't let them ever tell you that. They be like, she's a bitch.
There you go. There you go, right there. Well, I'm supposed to get off here, y'all. I've been on here 3 hours. I don't
Oh,
usually.
I think Nosey's in your
This
chat.
is my first 3 hour live. I'm never even on here for 2 hours. So
I think, is that the real nosy hoe in your chat? Because she just
Oh my
entered the
gosh.
building.
Really?
Nosy Ho is in my chat.
Yes.
Nosy Ho is not in my chat, girl. Y'all
Oh.
stop lying. Where she
No,
at?
she is. I can't look at it. She in your chat. I don't know if that's
No,
the real.
Nosy Ho.
Oh. Oh, ew.
Nosy Ho live with
Ew.
a Mr.
She said
Reside.
you rang.
Nosy
Ew.
Ho live with a Mr. Reside.
Gross.
That is not
Um,
Nosy.
gross.
LeBron.
I
Uh,
don't think that's
that's
Nosy.
gross.
You don't think that's the real one?
No, I don't think this is the real one.
Okay. Well,
Am I allowed to say something? Or
My phone dead, so I can't look it up if her site back up. But I don't think that's her though.
mhm.
I would like to say something, if that's okay. And this is not this is me talking about it. This is my opinion. I'm saying this is no one is agreeing with this, but what I have to say is this is a random. Uh, okay, anyone who supports a random.
Somebody said my address was doxed.
My address was docs. Yes, it was. My old
Wow.
address was 100% docs. That's why I'm upset. And thank God that
Wow.
my actual address wasn't doxxed, but my old address was doxxed by this nosy woman. And what I had to say about her is, if I can really just talk, is anyone who supports a random evil devil worshiping witch who
Ooh.
has been homeless for years and who is literally doing race play and
We're not gonna be
Yeah, I was
disrespectful,
gonna
okay?
say,
We're
Levon,
not
that's
gonna
a
be
little harsh.
disrespectful. Ain't
okay.
nobody being
Is that going
disrespectful
hard?
to
I'm
you.
not. I mean, I'm just
I'm
speaking
not
the
gonna
truth.
let you be disrespectful to nobody else, and that's the period, point blank. Okay,
And I've
That's
been
fair.
homeless before. I've been humbled before. So
I'm not.
you got to be
I,
careful of how you
you know,
aiming your target because you could be
yeah.
hurting
I mean,
other
you was
people
doing
too.
good, but we're not supposed to do that on here. We're not about to do that on here.
I'm not disrespecting anyone who has
Been humbled.
yeah, has needed help beforehand.
She
Because
said,
I
"Where's the proof?"
myself,
Nosy said, "Where's the proof?"
huh?
She said, "Where's the proof?" She didn't dox your address. Where's the proof?
Oh, she endorsed my address. Was it proof? Really? People have sent me the literal video. She has doxed my address in New York, 100%. Why would I lie and say that this woman has doxed my address when she didn't? She 100% doxed my address
Where did she dox your address at?
Hmm.
in
Where did she put that information in?
in her old YouTube. And I'll say this because I'll dox my own at this point. I'll dox my own address. She literally put up
You said you doxed your own address. When and where?
no. I'm saying she has said my address, and I will confirm it. She posted on her live.
People say that's her mermaid. That's not nosy.
There we
But
go. She said my own address, which was in Brooklyn. She posted it 770 Fulton Street, which is where I used to live. She posted it on her live and told people to contact my job, which is what happened. And that's why I have a problem. This woman has made people contact my old job, and they've a- they've asked my old job to do a background check on me, saying that I am a related to a crime family. This
so let me ask you something.
yeah,
If this
girl.
is so, why are you bringing this online?
I'm sorry, what?
I say, if this is so, and she's docked your address, and your job is involved,
Yes, ma'am.
why are you bringing it online? Like, why don't you handle your legal, like those issues privately,
Oh,
like, especially
well,
legally? You know what I mean?
mhm.
And don't let her know what you have in your bag. You know what I'm saying?
I'll answer you. And the reason is, and I'll answer you honestly. And the reason is, I look at my name, Levon Gittins, lawsuit. I've sued several people. I have a few lawyers. I have two lawyers who are my friends. I talked to them. They said, "Nosy don't got no money." Levon,
Well,
her
she had that 17 racks last month, so she got something.
Yeah, she got some money, man. She got some money. I don't know what
She got something.
she got.
my lawyer says she don't got no money. They
Mm.
were like, Levon, her name is Nosy Her Live, and you're writing books to help, like, gay uh children. Her name is Nosy Her Live, and she's going against you. Do not even talk or even associate yourself with her. But she keeps associating my name.
So
She,
how do your lawyers tell you to handle that?
Mm.
huh?
How
They
did your lawyers tell you to handle that? Because usually, if you got like legal representation, they don't
Mhm.
want you to be like on the internet or something.
no, I do. And look at my name, Levon Gittins. Lawsuits. I've sued several people, and I've won every single lawsuit that I've been a part of. Look, like literally, look up Levon Gittins lawsuit.
I'm asking
I
you,
can't.
like,
Yeah.
what do your lawyers tell you to do? They don't tell you to get off the internet.
No, what they told me was Nosy Ho has no money, is what they told me. They said ignore her, and they laughed when I called them and I told them, I was like, "What do I do at this point?" They laughed and they were like, "Her name is Nosy Ho. Are you joking? She is ridiculous." You know, she has no money, is what they told me.
I mean, regardless if she had money or not, at the end of the day, if you have to send a cease and desist for somebody to stop, for somebody to, stop slandering your name, you got to do what you got to do. I don't think anybody
Andrea,
needs to
come
be
up,
pocket
Andrea.
watching because you really don't know
Andrea,
what
come
anybody
up.
has.
Andrea, I need to talk to you. Come up, Andrea.
Hmm?
I was talking to somebody in chat. Go ahead. I'm
Oh,
listening.
and Andre, okay, Andre. I just think, don't worry about how much a person has or not. If you feel like you need to send out a cease and desist, because I did look up, you have sued people,
There you
regardless if you're
go.
gonna get
Yeah,
money out of it or not.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I mean, everything that you're saying, I'm seeing it for myself. So the proof is in the pudding. However, I just question as
Yeah.
to why not, if you
Nosy
know
wants
that,
to come up too, y'all.
if
Who?
this is the real
No,
her. I mean, and I would like to have a casual
Girl?
conversation with her
Nosy
too.
wants to come up.
Yes, let's go.
Whoever this is, I don't know if it's Nosy or what. We won't know until she
I
comes
tweeted
up.
her this morning. Stop saying my fucking name. Oh, can I? Is curse words allowed?
Not,
Like,
I mean, it is, but keep it
I
in
won't say no curse
moderation.
words. I'm sorry.
Here's Andrea. Let me put her on.
Put it on.
like you making me
Andrea,
kiki right now.
welcome, Andrea. Welcome.
Welcome, hello, Miss Andrea.
Oh,
Hey,
this is Andrea. Hey, Andrea.
hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Why you just not bringing this up?
What do you
When
mean?
what you saying right now? What you talking about right now? Why you just not bringing this up?
I am not bringing this up this
And
second on this random. I have brought this up several times. I have contacted. Y- yes, ma'am.
you know what? Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Let's talk.
We're just everybody. Hold up. Hold up.
Let's
Hold up.
talk, Andrea, because
I'm. If you be
we
quiet,
are
I can
friends,
talk.
Andrea. Don't do this. We are friends,
No,
and I sent
no,
you.
LeBron. No,
Oh
no.
no, we're not. Okay.
No, you don't do this. Stop it. I'm not finna.
Okay.
Look, I am
Yes,
not trying
ma'am.
to be bold and bad and all that. I'm asking a
Okay.
doggone question, okay?
Ask
We ain't got to get in
on.
no confrontation. We ain't finna start this tonight. It's too
Yes,
late.
ma'am.
It's too late. I'm just asking a question. Why are you just not bringing this up? And you say you've been brought this up. Well, this is the first that I have heard of it, and I'm sure this is the first everybody in the audience have heard of it.
Mm.
That's what I'm asking. So don't
Well,
don't don't do this. Don't do you.
Is that
I
the
just
real
asked a
Monica
question.
in the
I just
chat?
asked a question.
can I respond?
What?
Monica in the chat.
Monica's in my chat. What?
Monica Allen.
May I
Monica's
respond to you,
Go ahead, go
Andrea,
ahead, go ahead,
please?
LeBron. Go ahead.
Monica's not
Go
in my
ahead.
chat.
Andrea,
Y'all need to stop
um,
trolling.
Okay,
Y'all
okay.
need to stop trolling.
Yo, let him respond. Please let him respond. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Andrea,
Go ahead.
you, you and I have had zero problems. I've sent you my book
Right,
y-
right,
and it was beautiful. So
right,
and we talked and it was very beautiful the
right,
way the conversation that you and I had. So
right.
I mean, I don't know why. I guess it sounds like you're a little bit mad at me or something.
No, Levon, don't do this. Don't do this.
Girl,
I'm not.
I'm
No,
not
no,
doing
no,
anything.
no,
What the
no.
hell?
Don't
I'm
don't
not.
don't don't pay don't paint me to be the angry black woman. No, I just
Well,
asked
I
that
didn't even know that you
question.
were black. Yeah, I didn't even know that you were black. Andrea, please stop. I'm
Levon,
not doing
shut up,
any of
shut
that.
up, Levon. You're
I'm
lying
not.
now.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
lying now.
not saying anything
You're
about you.
lying now. Levon, you used to come on
Lying
Terrell
about
and
what?
Perry show. Shut up. You're lying now.
Oh no.
You're
Lying
lying
about
now.
what?
All right.
Lying about what?
You didn't know I was black. You was a lie. You knew I was black. Now
Well,
you're
how the
lying.
hell did I know you was black?
He's lying like hell. Now he been on Terrell show.
Andrea, please stop. I didn't know you was black. How
You the
would I know
Lord
that?
have mercy, y'all.
How
Y'all
on
could have.
Lord
Y'all
have
could have.
mercy?
Y'all could
Really?
have had me act the damn fool on here.
Andrea,
Y'all could have.
Andrea,
what kind of Mexican
I
though? I'm
sent
just
you.
saying.
I sent you my
This
books.
man, you know what? I don't believe that's. I don't believe that's
Oh
Levon.
my
I
God,
don't believe this is Levon
Andrea,
talking like this. Y'all, he been on Sherelle
Can y'all
panel before.
I didn't know you was black.
What
Is that
the?
what you're saying?
Y'all could
I
have
don't
had me act the
know.
wait a
damn
minute,
I
fool.
don't.
one person at a
How
time.
do I prove that you, Andrea? Please stop.
Hold
I'm not
on,
angry with
Levon.
you.
Andrea, who is this young man? I know he's familiar with you on Sherelle's channel. Who is he? Because I don't know him. Who is he? He said he's Levon Gittens, and he's been doxxed by Nosy. But give me the background on Mr. Levon.
Levon used to come on the panel all the time and talk. He used to come on the panel all the time and talk. And especially on Perry's panel. And something happened between Perry and the panel, and they had a little disagreement. I don't know what the disagreement was about. Levon left, okay? And then Sherelle got in touch with him and told him, said, why did you leave? We don't have a problem with you. Then he got in touch with me and said that he was writing a book. He wrote 2 books. He sent me 2 copies of the book, me to give to Sherelle and for me to read. Now, he can't sit up here and tell me that he didn't know I was damn black when he used to come on the panel and talk. Now, you know what? I'm on Levon. You got a right to say whatever you want to. But, baby, you ain't finna tell this lie. Not tonight. It's too late to be telling a lie tonight.
So did you like the book, Andrea?
He wrote the book. I got the book. I show you the damn book. Hold on.
Yes, free promotion.
Free promotion, but she didn't cut herself off though.
You done pissed her off, Levon.
I
No, she
sent her.
got so mad she deleted herself.
Oh my gosh, I
It's
am
in the
surprised.
chat. Monica,
I'm surprised.
it's in the chat. Monica, do you want to come up?
Anyone can come on,
You come to my
and we can
channel.
all
Do
speak
you wanna come
honestly.
up, Monica?
Let's speak honestly. Andrea.
Is this
Yes.
Monica in the chat?
Please, yes, there you go. There's my book. Yes, I sent you 2 books.
Gay soul.
Chicken Caesar salad for the gay soul. Thank you for showing my book.
Oh,
that is
Yeah,
my
he wrote
book.
the book.
I
He
wrote
wrote
it.
the book, but what I'm saying is this. What I'm
Why
saying
you
is
so mad?
look,
What's wrong?
no,
Yes.
no,
Talk to me.
look, no.
Yeah,
You're not gonna
I'm
overtalk
not
me.
mute
What
one at
about
a
you?
time.
I asked the question. I said, why was you just not bringing this episode out with you and know that? That's the only question I asked you. And then you came up with the biggest lie. You know you lied. Tell me you didn't know I was black. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You was on a panel with Perry when you would come up and we were all, everybody know I'm black.
Now you
Ain't
do
that
look a little ambiguous, Miss
all right?
Andrea.
That wasn't no story. I ain't that damn light.
You do look a little ambiguous. I will say you do, and I respectfully, But if he know you, he know you.
Look, I talk black. I look black. I'm black.
Amen. She said what she
I
said.
I
just
would love
asked
to
a
answer
question.
it.
My
I would love to
question
answer
was
it.
why you didn't come out and say
I
all
would
this
love to
before.
answer you.
Well, then answer.
Miss Andrea, I sent you the book because we talked, and it was very honest and beautiful. We never talked about race. I don't
Why would
know.
we talk about race.
Hold
Hell,
You're bringing up
on a
race
second.
right now.
Hold on, Andrea.
You're bringing up race right now.
Hold on.
I know no one talked about race.
Hold on. AT2.
Yes.
What's
AT2.
up?
What the hell going on, AT2? You said in the live. What's going
I
on?
I am higher than a Cuda Brown, and I was
Okay.
watching right, and I was all like, "Oh, this is about to be that epic live when John Sherelle and them." I was like, I'm gonna get my ass up here and start singing. I'm just waiting for everybody to click out.
Okay.
I love you, AT2. You a mess.
and you look, we're gonna be taking sweet low, sweet cherry on.
Andrea, I
What?
really like you. So, and I sent you
God,
2
mess.
books.
God.
I don't know why you are acting so
wanna talk to
angry right
Monica.
now.
Monica says, let him answer. Okay.
I don't know why you're acting so angry right now, Andrea. I sent you two free books because
2 free ones.
2.
For
Yeah.
real.
Stop.
And I
Andrea,
read
no, I'm
neither
talking
one.
to Andrea right now. I
Go
sent
ahead.
you 2 free books. Why? Because you told me that you had a gay person in your life that
Right.
needed some help. So I sent you 2 books because that's what I do. I don't know why you're so angry right now, trying to be rude to me, girl. I never did nothing about you or said anything against you. Okay, so I sent you 3
Lavon,
books.
Lavon, you're gonna have to be respectful in my chat, okay? That woman is not a girl, okay?
Ooh.
You call her a woman as she is, or by her name.
And I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I just asked the question. You know what? When you
What I
ask
do wrong? I'm
when you
sorry.
ask a direct question,
Call her a woman.
you got to be angry. I am
I'm
not
not.
angry. I just asked a
We're not having no
question.
anger on this channel, but I want you to everybody be respectful to each other.
I'm
You can
trying
look
to
at
be
that woman
respectful.
and tell she's not a girl. Please call her as
Oh,
by her name.
correct, Andrea. You are. I've always said. I think you're a beautiful woman. I like you a lot. And I've said that I liked you several times. I've never said anything bad about you. I like you. I think you're funny. I think I've never said anything bad. So yeah, I'm sorry. You said don't call her a girl. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. A woman. Andrea, you're a woman. You're a beautiful woman. I never said anything bad about you. I've sent you free stuff. I don't know why you're angry at me right now. Um, it, I don't know why. It seems like it's talk, girl.
Are you angry at him, Andrea?
Yeah,
You know what?
talk about.
You know what? I'm gonna
Talk.
tell you something. I'm gonna tell you
Ooh.
something. When
Yeah,
a
please.
person
Thank
asks
you.
a question, when a person asks a question, when they ask a direct, strong question, and another person cannot answer that question, the first thing they come back with, you're angry. I'm not angry. If I was angry, you would know I'm angry. Because I would be done took you up, drug you up and down the street. I'm not angry. I just asked a question. And when I ask that question that you probably don't want to answer, you're gonna label me
I
as an
can answer
angry
it.
you're gonna label me as an angry person. And
No,
that is not
ma'am.
and that is not fair because I asked a question. Now, how did you want me to answer the question? Lavon, why did you just not come out with this? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Why
Yeah.
did you just not come out with this?
Can I please answer? I tried
Yes,
to answer like a few times. I
yes,
tried to answer it a few times. Andrea,
yes, yes.
yes. I didn't not just come out with this right now. I've
Okay.
said it a few times. And Andrea,
Uh-huh.
please. I mean, I've sent you again.
Two books. Two books.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought we were cool. I
I
don't
did
I
too.
don't know why you're saying like or I don't understand what the aggression is because like
Okay.
Hold on, can I interject? Because Levon, I think what Andrea is saying is just give her an answer. We still have not received a response to the question.
What's the
Why did
question?
you just? She's
Ooh.
saying, why are you just bringing this up right now?
I
Yeah.
did not just bring this up right now. I
Okay.
have brought
Yeah.
this up several times.
Oh,
If you can look at my YouTube, I have asked this person to stop saying my name when my job was contacted a month ago. If you look at
Oh
my YouTube,
wow.
if you look at my YouTube, I made a video a month ago saying, please do not contact my old job. It was a month ago. Andrea, I really like you.
okay.
Please, I don't know why you're so mad at me right now. Like I thought we were really cool.
I'm not mad. Why would you think I'm mad?
I don't
Andrea, I will say you did come in a little hot. I mean, I was
wait.
peeking. It was funny. You did come in a little hot, but it was funny for me. I
But
didn't
that's
take no
I'm
offense
but that
cool
to it.
with you, Andrea.
but that's
I
how I
like
am.
you.
But that's what I like
I
you
like
too.
you, Andrea.
I like you too. See, when a woman is feels strong and she know her worth, she always come in correct.
Mhm.
That's what you do. But that's okay. I
What?
just wanted to ask you a question to find out. So
Yeah.
you gave us your answer, and I appreciate it, Levon. Thank you.
Andrea, I
Yeah.
really like you. And
Okay.
and please, like I thought we had a cool relationship. This is not please do not make someone else like a problem between me and you.
Well,
You and I spoke.
why would I do something like that? That's
Honestly, well, that's what
that's awful. Why would I try to pick a fight with you and somebody else? That just that don't make
well,
sense.
what are you trying to do? Like right now, I don't understand.
I'm talking to you in a calm manner. I don't want you to think
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
angry.
Andre,
Okay.
do you have any do you have anything against him? Do you feel the same way? Can you guys have like a healthy rapport after this, or do you feel like you just not fucking with the man?
No, no, because you know what? I just asked a question,
Mm-hmm.
and when I asked a question, all this animosity came up that I'm an
Mm-hmm.
angry black woman. But I'm just
What?
like,
I
I'm just
didn't
like
say that.
I, you said I was angry.
You
Yes,
did.
you did. Yes, you did.
I said that I thought you were angry at me. I didn't
You
say
said
you
I
were
was
angry at black
angry.
women.
I said you were angry. I was an angry black woman. That's what I said. But I just asked a
I didn't
question
say
like,
you were angry black women.
anyway, you said I was angry. I threw the black woman
Yeah,
in because I'm black. You just said you didn't know I was black, so I'm black.
I didn't know you. I don't know what you
But
are.
anyway, I just asked a question in the audience like everybody else. I have no problems with him. I really don't know him all that well. We have talked a few times. He told me he was writing a book and why he was writing the book. And I was being nice. I said, oh, send me a copy. Have
Mm-hmm.
not read the book yet, but I said, send me a copy. But,
That's nice.
but, but,
Andre-
but,
that's nice. I
but
sent you
oh
literally
God,
two books,
you sent me two books. I still got the two books.
and that's okay. That you don't have to read it. It's
Okay,
fine. It's
anyway,
fine. I
anyway,
wrote two books, and that's it's
um,
beautiful.
And she didn't have
anyway,
to show the book either. So if anything, she gave you free
Thank you.
promotion.
Yeah,
So
thank
she
you,
verified it
Andrea.
for you, even though
Honest, Andrea, I
yeah.
like you a lot. I don't know what's going on right now.
there's nothing. Why you try to keep saying something's going on?
What?
Why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying that?
Me?
Yeah.
He seemed like I'm interjecting. He's on mute right now. But it seems like, Levon, you come off very sarcastic and condescending.
Thank you.
So can you please tone it down a little bit? Because um
Okay,
I hear you, I
thank you.
empathize with you, but you're coming off very defensive,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not necessary. Nobody's here
Mhm.
to attack you.
No, I'm not here to attack you. I just came up and asked a question, and I just wanted to know why you just not bringing this out. And you told me, and I said, "Oh, okay, now I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I understand." I was just asking a question. If I was wrong for asking you that question that you probably had a hard
No,
time answering, then I'm sorry. But I'm just like the people in the audience. They was asking the same thing. Why are you just not bringing it up? We didn't know that you had been brought this up a long time ago. I
No.
don't, you know, but
Well,
I was
the
asking,
thing with Nosy is his issue is really with Nosy. It's not with any of
right?
us.
Am I
And
please?
Nosy apparently, that's what they say is in the chat. So, but she says, "What's the proof and what are you talking about?" Because I mean, and I'm gonna
I'm
tell you this with her because I had to remind her about some stuff too. Sometimes you have to just bring it to her recognition. Well, remember when?
Mhm.
So, but you're not really going in detail on what you're talking about, Levon.
I can. Please allow me. Andrea, we have
What?
no
Yo, Andrea, you are hilarious. I'm sorry.
Andrea, I love you. And that's why I sent you
The two books.
yes. This has nothing to do with anything of that. I don't know what's the issue beyond that.
I'm gonna buy that book though. I want that
Right.
book.
Please
I'm
do.
really interested in the
I'm so
information that you gave me.
sorry that like this is like literally I did not I'm not starting a fight. Andrea, I
Yes.
really like you. And I think
Okay.
Yeah,
you
we're
know that.
having repetitive conversations that like this whole situation has
Well,
become very
Andrea
redundant.
and I we have been talking Instagram,
Oh.
We
right?
only talked 2 times Instagram.
So,
But
do
we
you guys have a friendship or no?
Well,
not
I stepped to him because I thought that his feelings were hurt because he had a disagreement on the panel. And I stepped to him to let him know that, there was no problem. And I
mhm,
tried to encourage
correct.
him to be himself. I only had 2 conversations with you on Instagram, and then you told me that you wrote a book. And I said,
Mhm.
"Oh, okay, send me a copy." But we only talked 2 times on Instagram. Let's
And
make that
you
clear.
said that you had a family member that
Right.
was
Yeah,
gay,
okay. We don't
and that
bypass that. Yes, we did. And I
okay,
said,
yeah.
maybe your
So
book,
like, yeah, we
I
talked.
said, maybe your book could help the person
Yes,
that I was talking about. And you said, I'm going to send you a book. And
right.
of course, as a
Where's the problem
gracious
with that,
person,
Andrea?
Somebody in the chat just bought a book. Somebody in the chat just bought a book. Who else
Absolutely.
bought a
Oh,
book tonight?
hey.
Thank you.
but the
I
the
appreciate
thing
it.
about it was I was gracious enough to talk to you, and you said you was going to send me the book. There was nothing wrong with that. Why?
Right,
Why would he
Andrea.
go? Why would he going over that? I said there was
No,
nothing wrong with that.
well, you're saying something right now. So
You,
what's the problem right now?
well, I supposed to answer you, don't I? Don't I supposed to answer you?
Answer me to
I'm
what?
confused. Y'all, I'm confused. I'm
Yes,
confused.
mama. Yes, mama. You supposed
Andrea,
to
I
answer me.
haven't asked you a question.
All right, go ahead.
I haven't asked you a question. So
Go
what do
ahead.
you mean?
Go ahead.
No, I don't have a question for you.
I,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a popsicle. Let me put on my
I'm
underwear.
for
Hold
real
on.
with you. You too. Just log out.
Andrea, I don't have a question for you.
I thought you had a question for me.
I am
No, girl,
laughing.
Oh,
please stop.
okay.
I'm not
Okay.
against
Okay.
you
Andrea,
at all.
Andrea.
At all.
What,
I'm not.
babe? What?
I'm not.
What?
Hold
What,
on,
babe?
son.
Whatever.
Hold on, son. Hold on. Andrea, do you have any problems with Levon?
I don't. You know what?
Okay, fine.
I,
Levon,
Levon,
do you have
Levon,
any problems with Andrea?
Levon,
I
I
like
love you. I
Andrea.
love you.
Okay,
I
Thank
love
you. So
so
we
you.
love each other then.
I
let's
love
show us
you.
that love, Papa.
Honestly.
I love you to the moon as far in the sky. I love
Andrea, I sent you
you.
2 free books. I sent you 5.
No, you
I
only
Instantly.
sent
sent
me
you
two.
5. Let
You
me
only sent me
come
two.
on now, girl.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You only sent me
I
two. Girl,
yeah,
you sent
yeah, I
me
did
two.
send you 2.
You sent me two, girl. You
I
sent me
did.
two. Yeah, you
Yes.
sent me two in a letter. You
Is
sent
that a
me two in
problem?
a long letter.
Oh.
Do you want me to send you more? I'll
I
send you
don't.
5.
I don't care. You sent me only two.
How much do you want me to send you?
I don't. No more. No more. No more.
She ain't even read the
No
So
first
like
one.
more.
Don't
No
waste
more.
the book. Don't
what
waste.
like
No.
what do you want me
No.
to do?
Not nothing. And I don't. I want you to keep on living and doing your best.
Mm.
Okay. Same for you. Same for
Thank
you,
you.
Andrea.
Thank you.
I give
Andrea, can,
energy.
can I can I interject right quick? Because what I'm really hearing is Levon definitely feels I don't know if he's hurt or misunderstood, but it just seemed like he really puts a lot of stock in the little bit of conversation that you guys had,
I
and
did.
it seems like both of you guys are basically on two different frequencies right now for
But you
whatever
don't.
reason.
But what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. All of a sudden, this frequency became an
Mhm.
uproar, just simple because I asked a question, and
Mhm.
it was a simple question
Wait, no.
that
What
should have
uproar
been
for
out
what
of taken.
questions?
What? You don't
Andrea,
remember the question? You don't
I'm not
remember the
mad.
question?
I was never
Well,
upset.
y'all
But
both said y'all wasn't mad, so why are we
Yeah.
still talking about this shit?
yeah,
Exactly.
I don't understand, Andrea. What question did I get upset about? I
No,
like
you know
you.
what? No,
I
don't
keep
worry
saying
about
that
it.
I like
Don't
you.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't
I
worry
keep.
about it. Don't worry
Can we
about it.
talk
Yep,
off
we can talk.
camera?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
get in
I
touch
said
Off
with
let's
me.
not
like
talk off
let's
camera though,
just
'cause I ain't got
talk
time for all
on this
this.
Yeah. Yeah,
after this, please,
hit me up on
please,
Instagram. Hit me up
please.
on
Let's
Instagram.
talk after this because I have no problem with you, and
You
I
can
actually
hit
like
me.
you a
Yeah,
lot.
that's fine. That's
I
fine.
like
Andrea,
you a
Hit
will
me
lot.
you
up.
respond? Will you respond to him?
What?
Will you respond?
Yeah, why wouldn't
Okay.
I?
Okay,
Why
well, Lavon, there
wouldn't
you
I?
go. She said she gonna respond to you. Y'all good. It's all
I
good.
Yeah, why
I
wouldn't
mentioned.
I?
She's
Why
obviously
wouldn't I?
offended.
I don't know. I like you so much.
Okay, we having the same conversation. Can we move on to the next comment?
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Because this is too much for me.
I don't have no
Heart.
other problems because I've been trying to get the fuck off here for 30 fucking minutes, man.
Okay.
I'm ready to get the fuck off here and go to bed. So
Hearts.
y'all gonna have to deal with this on y'all on another
Hey,
platform.
Cecilia,
Hearts from
look,
where
you want to take the
I'm
people
at.
out?
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here, okay?
Hearts.
Woo!
Hearts.
Lord
Wait,
Jesus.
do I get a chance to sing?
Okay.
Okay.
I
Say,
believe
say,
the
say,
children
say.
are future.
Okay.
Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess
All
inside.
right
I
now,
love that
well.
Give
song.
them a sense of pride. Okay, I'm done.
All right, thank y'all for coming on the show. We got 140 in the chat. I
For
don't
Hey,
mind
real.
hit that
staying
like.
on if I got something to talk about.
Yes.
But this running, rocking in circles, I'm not down for that. Come on now. We
It
in
was
Hit them thumbs
me.
up.
I ain't got
Hit
time
them
for that
thumbs up.
bullshit. Okay? Go on somebody else's platform with that crap. But anyway, I'm glad y'all is one. Kumbaya. Love you. Lavon, I'm gonna buy you a book. You know, I already got some
Thank you so much.
and
right,
y'all
absolutely.
coming to the hood, and I will see y'all later. Have a good
Andrea, I'm literally gonna call
Bye.
you right now.
Okay, that'll be fun. That'll be